What is going on, everyone? My name is James Lynch. This is my UFC 271 Hangout stream. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, just post them in the chat here. I'll get to them as soon as I can. We're going to be through here the entire pay-per-view, so I'll be reacting to it, answering your questions, doing the best I can, and everything else. Before we get into everything, including the sponsors, and by the way, quick shout out to NSPN for hosting this on their Facebook page and on their YouTube channel as well. They've been a part of all my streams for the last year. They're awesome. Shout out to them. Also going to quickly mention Expressvpn. I got a deal going on in the description. If you click the link, you get 3 months off a yearly package. So take advantage of that offer. It's the best VPN service in the world, and it protects your data, which is great. And quickly, 1000 Mile Global, check out the link in the description. 15% off any clothing. I'm wearing their pants right now. Just waiting to hear this decision on the Arlovsky and Bandera fight. So we'll see how it goes. 29-28 Arlovsky is what they're reading now. 29-28 Bandera. Split decision again. Andrei Arlovsky wins. There we go. I'll have to go back and watch that one because I missed a little bit of it as I was hopping on here, but it's Andrei Arlovsky getting the victory by split decision over Jared Vandera to end the prelims here. We'll get into all the prelim action throughout the evening. We got lots of time. Also, I put slow mode on today on the stream so we can space out the questions a little bit more. Sometimes people will come in here and spam, and I don't have time to block them. So usually so now I'm trying the slow mode thing. So the questions should come out a little bit easier. Let me just close this window here and log into my pay-per-view, which I did purchase. Where are we here? And anyways, if you guys have any questions, just post them in the chat. Like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You got to subscribe to submit questions. Unless you're on the Facebook page, you can submit them from wherever you want. And what is going on here with my pay-per-view stream? Come on, UFC, let's get it together. All right, just waiting here to get this loaded. Sure, what is Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. Just getting this all set up. In Canada, you can buy the pay-per-view on UFC Fight Pass. So that's what I always do because it's easier. So let's see here. Is it going to let me into my account? It has let me in my account. And yeah, let's see what we got going on here. There we go. Okay, now the pay-per-view's good. Stream's a little choppy. That's not good. Anyways, how's everyone doing this evening? I'm James Lynch, like I said. Tune in, and yeah, we're here all evening. Okay, what do you make of the 2 split decisions for tonight? Shout out to Current MMA, one of the new outlets I'm working for. They've been nothing but awesome, so shout out to them right off the bat. Super easy to work with, just great group of guys, great team over there. So shout out to them. Check them out, Current MMA. I interviewed AJ Dobson ahead of this fight. As far as the 2 split decisions, like I said, the Arlovsky fight, I need to go back and watch a little bit more. I missed part of it. I thought Arlovsky was winning, I think, the first 2 rounds that I saw. And the Casey O'Neill fight should not have been a split decision. I had 30-27 for Casey O'Neill in that one. Not surprising. This is something I asked Robert Whittaker in my interview with him leading into this pay-per-view is, your thoughts on, are you worried at all about the Texas judging? Because Texas traditionally has been bad for judging. You go back to that John Jones and Dominic Reyes card a few years ago, just some horrendous decisions. Shouldn't have been a split decision tonight in the Casey O'Neill and Roxanne Modafferi fight. Absolutely not. Should have been a unanimous. But and apparently the judge that actually gave the fight to Roxanne Modafferi is an actual rocket scientist. So my buddy Aaron Bronstedt are making the joke that you'd think a rocket scientist could see that Casey O'Neill won the fight. Apparently not, because he is a rocket scientist. He scored the fight wrong. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the judging. Rob Alexander has done it again. Exactly what we were just talking about. By the way, shout out to you, Joseph, for tuning into the stream. Really appreciate it. What's up, Tim? How's it going? Matt, good to hear from you, buddy. One of my Patreons, always good. MMA Joey, my good buddy too. Texas had the worst judging ever. I would agree with that. Let's hope it doesn't impact any of these other fights. Although I don't think we're going to have many of these fights go in the distance this evening. Although, you never know. I think personally, I think the main and co-main event, you'll see finishes in those ones, but we'll see. We'll see. You think the 3rd round went to Roxy? Maybe because she did get a takedown, but even so, like not enough to win the fight. Look, O'Neill, it wasn't a flawless performance for Casey O'Neill. Certainly, she was taken down a few times in the fight. But you look at I think they announced it on the broadcast that she had the most significant strikes, I think, in a flyweight fight. I could be wrong about that. I thought Annika mentioned something about that in terms of the strike volume in that fight. But look, Casey O'Neill won. I saw a lot of people going into this fight. I shouldn't say a lot, but some people saying, "Oh, this is going to be another Macy Barber fight." It wasn't. Casey O'Neill's a really good fighter, and this is a good win for her tonight. Roxanne Modafferi is not easy to put away. and I thought she did a really good job. So anyways, we're just seeing sort of a scenic view of Houston, Texas right now. This fight card is taking place at the Toyota Center. So as the fights are going along, I will react to them, but we got lots of time to answer questions, so let's do that. Who won the fight? Which fight are you talking about? And it's WN, not one. I'd appreciate an early night. I would as well. I got a golf tomorrow morning. First time I've been golfing all season because I've just been busy being a father of two. So I got like a 7:48 tee time. So the earlier we get out of here, the better. I think everyone wants to see a finish, right? So that's my thoughts on it. What do we got here? Let's get to some more questions, everyone. Would you ever smoke what that judge was smoking tonight? I actually don't like smoking, believe it or not. I like, obviously I like marijuana. I just don't like the smoking part of it. But yeah, to answer your question, I'm sure they were on something pretty crazy there. So that must have been good. The fans in the arena wanted Roxy to be gifted a win. They honestly thought Roxy won despite being outstruck 174-89. Casey fought a flawless fight and then got booed. Didn't fight a flawless fight. I'm not going to agree with you there. She got taken down a few times. Again, she clearly won the fight. Like, I'm not debating that, but to say flawless, when I think flawless, I think, hey, you barely got a scratch on you. I mean, her face was busted up a little bit after the fight. They didn't boo. I don't think they booed Roxy thinking that she won. I think they booed her, or sorry, they didn't boo Casey because they thought Roxy won. I think they booed her because, it was her last fight and she's a fan favorite. And I think that was it. And plus there's fans, and I've seen this even leading into this fight, that don't like Casey O'Neill because of her attitude. Now I will say one thing on Casey O'Neill, got to work on the trash talk a little bit. I think she says, don't boo me, or whatever she said post-fight. It was just really awkward. She should have come up with something clever, like a, Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz type line. That didn't really get there. But look, I thought Casey fought a good fight. She got it done. And I think she's someone to keep an eye on in that flyweight division. And it was a good win tonight. Like I said, Roxy's the fan favorite. A lot of people wanted to see her win. If Whittaker Adesanya goes through a decision, I'm going to be scared of what happens. We all should. The judging's not good. Was that Ulberg fight one of the worst fights of the year? Yes, it was. Lack of urgency on both sides. I saw a lot of people giving Fabio Cherant some crap. I mean, rightfully so. Fabio's probably getting released after losing that fight. I think that's 3 in a row for him now. Yeah, if your contract's on the line, you got to fight a little bit better than that. So there we go. Dan Hooker or Arnold Allen? I like Dan Hooker in that fight. What's the biggest pay-per-view you've missed watching live? I don't think I've missed, not in the last decade. I'm pretty sure I've watched every pay-per-view. Speaking of which, next pay-per-view, Colby and Masvidal. I'm actually not going to be doing one of these streams. I'm going to be in Mexico. I'm on vacation. But of course, I'm going to be watching it live, even if I have to on my laptop or phone or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll be in the corner of my hotel room watching that while my family's doing their own thing. But no way I'm missing Colby and Masvidal. But I won't be live streaming that one, obviously. Were you surprised that Henry Hooft apologized to Ulberg saying his guy didn't show up today? I didn't see that. If he did that, wow, that is very interesting. So I'm not sure what to make of that. At least it's a coach being honest and not being delusional. We've seen a lot of coaches, not really call a performance like it was. I don't know what you guys are drinking tonight. Last time I was on here, I did the Nuru pineapple. Today, I'm going with the Founders Original. If you guys remember, I'm a big fan of these guys. I don't think they might have it in the US. I'm not entirely sure. But these people, actually, when I did the stream last year, they sent me a nice sweater and a nice gift set. But I honestly, they make my favorite tequila drink. It's a tequila grapefruit drink. So highly recommend checking them out if you're in Canada. Big fan of the tequila. What are you guys drinking tonight? Let me know. My one and only drink for the evening, because like I said, I got a golf tomorrow. I want to actually perform well. The legend Joey, that he is. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. I know we're on slow mode, so the questions might come out a little bit sooner, or a little bit later, I should say, but we'll go through it. Let's go through the prelims a little bit now, as they're just showing a montage of all the fights. To start off the night, Maxine Grisham getting it done over William Knight by decision. William Knight, of course, coming in way overweight. He was, 218 for a 205-pound fight. They were lucky they even they allowed that fight because, Grisham had every right not to take that matchup. So yeah, really dominant win there for Grisham. Knight, really big setback. I like Knight in this fight. He didn't really show up, in my opinion. Grisham took care of business and looked great, and did so with his opponent missing weight. So credit to him. Jeremiah Wells getting the submission win over Blood Diamond. Not surprised by this. You guys got to look at MMA experience. This guy only had 3 fights. Fighting Jeremiah Wells, who's decorated, I shouldn't say decorated, but he's a well-rounded fighter, was able to get that to the mat and get the submission there. This one surprised me. Douglas Silva de Andrade getting the submission win over Sergey Morozov. Andrade was an underdog in this fight, and apparently he's using his winnings to buy his mother a wheelchair. I didn't see the post-fight thing on that, but I heard about it. That was really good. Jacob Malkoun getting it done over AJ Dobson, another one of my picks that I got wrong. And yeah, Malkoun came through, looked great. Dobson, I thought looked good early on, but wasn't able to sustain what he was trying to do. Ronnie Lawrence, the really dominant win over Mana Martinez. I thought he won the first two for sure. That third round, Mana definitely went Mana's way in that one, but Mana actually clipped him. But Lawrence nearly finished that fight in the second round. That was definitely a 10-8 round in my opinion. We don't have to talk about the Olberg and Charant fight. That was really bad. Kyler Phillips, pretty impressive win over Rojo, getting a third-round submission in that one. And then, of course, we talked about the Casey O'Neill fight, which should have been a unanimous decision. It is a split decision. Casey O'Neill improving to 9-0 overall, and Roxanne Modafferi retiring after the fight. And the last fight on the prelims was Andrei Arlovsky earning a split decision over Jared Vandera. Again, I did not get to watch the third round of that fight, so can't say whether it was a bad decision or not. Won't be disappointed if Blonde Brunson wins. He's improved since the Izzy fight. That he has. One thing I pointed out, though, on the preview show, and we'll see if that lives to be true here tonight, is that I think his winning streak's a little inflated, okay? Two of the guys that he's beat, Ian Heinisch, Elias Theodorou. Theodoro's not in the UFC anymore. Ian Heinisch, bit of a losing streak. Edmund Shabazian, bit of a losing streak. The win over Darren Till was good, but there's also a school of thought that, maybe Till is kind of... he's been a little bit battered, right? And then the win over Kevin Holland was pretty, there's a way to beat Kevin Holland. You take him down. That's exactly what he did in that fight. The thing where I think is going to be interesting in this fight, and which is why I picked Jared Cannonier in this fight, is that Cannonier's got some serious power. Like, talk about all those other guys. Even Till, who does have knockout power, Till hasn't really translated that to 185. Jared Cannonier has. Jared Cannonier knocked out Jack Hermanson. He hits like a truck. Went 3 rounds with Whittaker with a busted leg. I think all Cannonier needs to do is land once, and I think Brunson's going out. I think Brunson's had a great run, but I think a lot of that has been inflated just by the lack of competition that he's had. It's not his fault. I mean, you got to fight who you're fighting, but it's not like he's run through like any sort of like really top guys, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see. Could Brunson win? Absolutely. I think that's probably one of, if not the closest fight on this pay-per-view for sure. Were you surprised that Perez came in heavy? I was surprised. That's a career killer right there. He's had a lot of issues with that fight specifically. I wonder if the UFC is going to say, hey, look, you got to go up to bantamweight, because I think he's missed weight a few times, has he not? What's up, Antoine? How you doing? Antoine has joined the Patreon recently. We're happy to have him in the Discord chat. If you guys want to sign up for my Patreon, get some extra content, talk to the community of us that's there in the Discord chat 24 hours a day, the link is in the description. What's next for Bam Bam if he wins? Good question. Maybe he fights the winner of Dawkins and Curtis Blades. That would make sense. Or, well, I guess no, Lewis is ranked higher. I don't know. Maybe like contenders. Maybe he gets the winner of Volkov and Aspinall, one of those, like kind of like probably close to a contender fight. Were you surprised that Schnell refused to fight Perez despite Alex being 2 pounds and Maxine Grisham took the fight with being 12 pounds over? No, if you read the interview on Junkie, Schnell explains it quite well, that basically it was because, he's had this happen before where he's taken a fight where a fighter's missed weight and it hasn't worked out in his favor. So, no, I don't. I understand what he was trying to do here. Okay, so now they're showing a montage here of Renato Moicano and Alex Hernandez. So that's the fight that's going to be opening the pay-per-view. How funny is that, by the way, with Hernandez complaining about not being on the pay-per-view? And then, of course, there was a fight that fell out, the Schnell and Perez fight, and now they're on the main card. So it actually worked out well for him. But I like Hernandez as the underdog here. He's got some knockout power. Hernandez either wins this fight by first-round knockout or he loses a decision. I could see him knocking out Moicano here. Moicano has been knocked out early before by the Korean Zombie, by Jose Aldo, by Fiziev. I could see it happening here with Hernandez. We'll see. What is the best fight on the pay-per-view? It's the main event by far. Izzy and Whittaker, it's the 2 best middleweights in the world. I think Whittaker is better than anyone else in the weight class outside of Adesanya. I think we're really going to see the 2 best middleweights in the world tonight. If you could only watch one, Colby Masvidal or Oliveira Gaethje, obviously skill-wise, Oliveira Gaethje's better, but just for the actual like pro wrestling side of me, like growing up a pro wrestling fan, it would have to be Colby Masvidal. I don't think I could ever miss that fight. I think with Oliveira Gaethje, like as great as that fight's going to be, like we've kind of seen that fight already play out with like him fighting Chandler and Poirier. They're all kind of similar to Gaethje, right? So at least with this fight, there's like a grudge match. There's the whole surprise. Could Masvidal do something crazy like he did against Ben Askren? I don't know, but we'll have to see. That's what I'm not going to do. Dope interview with, you know what I'm saying, Brian Battle. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Brian Battle's becoming one of my favorite interviews. He's a really like cool dude. I enjoy him a lot. What fight are you most excited for? It is the main event. Does Fabio get cut? Yes, he does. No links in the chat, people. Got to block some people here. Alex had a bad time getting a fight since UFC 255. They tried Askar Askarov. injury. Now this is the 4th time this fight was booked. Yeah, just some bad luck there for Perez. Keep the questions coming, everyone. We got some time. They're just showing. Oh yeah, they were showing the montage of Moicano and Hernandez, but it looks like actually, yeah, you're right. Haqparast and Bobby Green are up next. I like Bobby Green all day in this fight. See if Haqparast can do anything special, but just haven't been that impressed with him. What else we got here? Keep the questions coming, everyone. Again, I'll be answering questions all night, reacting to the fights. And then also, just remember, I'm going to have a post-fight show after this as well. So if you guys are staying up past the pay-per-view, I'll be on there answering questions. It's a recap show, but it's mainly a Q&A. Okay, we got Nasrat Haqparast walking to the cage. We see Firas Zahabi, the famed coach at a TriStar, in his corner. And yeah, man, does that guy ever look like Calvin Gastelum. If you were only forced to watch one division in the UFC, what would it be? It would be lightweight. Lightweight, I think, is stacked. What else do we have here? Which remaining fights could we see a KO in? Like I said, Hernandez and Moicano, I think we'll see a KO there. And Lewis and Tuivasa, I'm pretty sure we'll see a KO there too. What else do we got as far as other things? Yeah, really interesting fight in the lightweight division. Obviously, Haqparast, the up-and-comer, Bobby Green, the veteran. Bobby Green, really, really tough to finish. And James Krause, I know on our UFC Pros Pick show this week, liked the Bobby Green, the over in this fight, and also the decision prop. And if this was any other fight of Bobby Green's, like if we had not seen the Iaquinta fight, I would have totally agreed here. But he finished Iaquinta in the first round. Bobby Green did. Now I'm a little hesitant to take him by decision in this fight, but I do think he'll win this fight. What is your favorite UFC knockout? It would have to be, I mean, there's so many, but I'll tell you one I like. It's not as flashy as some of the other ones, but I liked Frankie Edgar's knockout over Gray Maynard because it was a comeback and he ended up knocking him out that way. But if we're going by style, I mean, it's got to be Edson Barbosa over Terry Adam. That was amazing. Based on situations like Cejudo and GSP, did Brunson make a mistake saying he has 2 fights left regardless of if he wins the belt? I don't think so. You look at him, I think people forget Brunson's older than Cannonier. You know, he's 38. You know, I think he's just being realistic here. If he loses this fight, then he might even be done sooner than 2 fights, because if he loses this fight, he'll never get a title shot. I mean, maybe unless something crazy happens, but it would be pretty tough to get a title shot after losing tonight. Now, if he wins, he probably is going to get the winner of the main event. And then even then, you know, if he wins the belt, like, you know, who knows? Like I think he's looking at this long term, in that, you know, once you start getting past your mid 30s, the career is not going to last that much longer. So that's my thoughts on it. Okay, we got Bobby Green walking to the cage right now. Again, a veteran of the sport. Bobby Green came over from Strikeforce back in the day, and Bobby Green has been with the UFC. Let me go look here. I want to say 2014. Is that how long he's been with them? It has been since 2013 when he fought Jacob Volkman. Remember him? Pretty nuts. So Bobby Green's been a mainstay in the Ultimate Fighting Championship for quite some time. Mini Calvin, that he is. I agree with James. I think Brunson was just looking at the possibility of what Cannonier wins. He knows his age is his last chance to win a UFC belt. Exactly, Joseph. Glad to see we're agreeing early on here, Joseph. It's great. Keep the questions coming, everyone. Again, I know we're on slow mode tonight. I just added that in again so I don't miss any of your questions. I like the way this sort of works. See, Jason House, the manager of Iridium Sports, in the corner of Bobby Green, which is interesting. I don't know if he's been in his corner before, but yeah, we'll see. Big fight in the division. Green just getting looked at right now. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. The show is brought to you by NSPN. Shout out to Eric and the group over there who did a great job with their coverage and allowing me to do these streams on their platforms. And shout out to ExpressVPN. Again, take advantage of the sponsor, #1 VPN in the world. And 1,000 Miles Global, best clothing company around. Honestly, I buy all my stuff from there. I got like 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of shorts, workout pair of shorts actually as well. Got like a windbreaker. They make the best products. Can't say enough good things about 1,000 Mile Global. You can find all the information in the description of this video. Get 15% off. Use the code James. So there we go. Let's see. What else do we got going on as far as other questions? Yeah, I guess we can hold off on the questions until see how this fight gets underway right now. Ooh, they're doing a stare down. I like this. Bobby Green getting in he's staring down. I was going to say Gastelum. It's not Gastelum. It's Nasrat. I think we're going to see something good here. Yeah, Bobby Green's he's a tough dude, man. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side. Yeah, they're literally just staring each other down right now. I love this. In my opinion, I think Patty is a bit overrated. I don't think many people disagree with that outside of the UK. Okay, here we go. Tail of the tape here. Bobby Green, 35 years old, Nasrat 26, 5'10" apiece. 155.5 is what Green weighed in at, 156 for Gaslam, 71-inch reach compared to 72 for Hack Press. So pretty even physically. They're both 5'10. They both have a similar reach advantage. Just the age is different. Bobby Green, 35, Nasrat Hack Press, 26. So this fight's about to get underway. Bruce Buffer's doing the introductions. We'll take a few more questions. Do you know why Montana De La Rosa is back in the UFC? I thought she got cut back in 2020. She was never cut. She was never released from the UFC. And I'm trying to think when she would have been, because I don't think she's had 3 losses in a row. Montana's fighting Macy Barber coming up here pretty soon. I may have an interview with Macy this week. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, the most she's never lost back-to-back fights in the UFC. She had a loss against Araujo and then a draw against Silva, but that wasn't enough to get her cut. And then she won her last fight. So no, she's never been cut. Why does Nasrat get to represent the Afghan flag why he doesn't carry the German flag to the cage? You'd have to ask him. I have no idea. Give Patty 3 more fights and we'll see the potential for his future. Yeah, he's still young. He is a bit overrated in the sense that, people are already talking about how this guy's going to be the next McGregor. Don't agree with that. Did not have a flawless UFC debut. He actually got hurt early on in that fight, but was able to come back and get it done. And now they're just introducing Bobby Green. So get a couple more questions in here, everyone, and then we'll talk about the fight. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ooh, my buddy Adam points out that Robert Alexander was the same judge that scored it for Jared Vandera. So some bad decisions. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, we are underway. Bobby Green and Nasrat Hakparas in the lightweight division. We've got it going on, so I'm going to describe this the best I can, and I'll get to your questions after the fight. Here we go. We are underway. Bobby Green in the red trunks, Nasrat in the gray trunks. Look, Green fighting with his hands down. Yeah, he's talking him down. He's already trash talking Bobby Green, that is. I love this. I think this is great. But you got to back it up, man. You can't talk trash and then get knocked out. So you better show up here. We'll see. Yeah, he's literally he's fighting like a Diaz brother right now. He's got his hands down. He's talking trash. You got to land though, man. Okay, nice jab there by Green that lands. He's still talking smack. Oh, and nice right hand there by it's an eye poke. So timeout there by Mike Beltrain. Timeout there. Bobby Green poked in the left eye. Eye poke really bugging Bobby Green according to the broadcast. So we'll see. See if you can see or not. Hopefully you can. Don't want to have a pay-per-view start off with an eye poke that's ended. Yeah, okay. Green says he's good. All right. Good. Hakparas apologizes. That's good. There we go. Hakparas. Nice stick to the body there by Hakparas. 3:36 left in the fight. In the round, I should say, not the fight. Yeah, Green's just sort of coming forward with his hands down. Hakparas trying to land some shots the best he can. Left hand lands. Now Hakparas gets an eye poke. Not a great start to this pay-per-view. With 2 eye pokes now. All right, we're just waiting for the action to start back up again. Beltrain lecturing them both on not eye poking. That's hilarious. He literally just stopped the fight. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Swing and a miss there by Hackprast. Leg kick there lands from Bobby Green. He's still talking smack. He's coming forward here. Oh, Hackprast with 1-2 that misses. Kick to the body lands for Green. Right hand lands for Hackprast there. It's a pretty even round so far. And just posts up the graphic on the stream. Bobby Green's landed the most significant strikes in lightweight history with 1,226. He passes Evan Dunham. But part of that as well is just the fact that he's been in the UFC for so long. So that might seem impressive, but just because he's had a lot of fights, but he goes the distance a lot, like I mentioned, in a lot of his fights. Left lands there for Bobby Green. Uppercut misses. Kick misses. Hackprast bleeding out of his nose right now. And Hackprast now coming forward. Green kind of making fun of him. And Bobby Green making fun of Hackprast, like he's hitting him, and like Green's like pretending like, oh, it's not hurting, but he's also getting hit a lot. He's got to quit doing that. It's a close round, honestly. I'll have to get your guys' scorecards in between rounds here because this is very, very close. Hackprast has landed as well, but nice left lands, right lands there for Bobby Green. Hackprast misses. Bobby Green's like shaking his head like, no, that was nothing. Now he lands a left of his own. Yeah, as Cormier is pointing out, Hackprast not really moving around that much, so Green's able to sort of hit off on him when he wants to. And he's not moving his head. "22 seconds left. Significant strikes landed. 23-10. Green to Hackprast. Yeah, swing and a miss kick there for Hackprast. Okay, I think it's pretty clear Bobby Green won that round. He definitely landed more shots. Curious on that first round. Not great. Oh, now they're talking smack in between rounds. Look at this. Green's getting in his face. Holy crap. Yeah, that's probably been the best part of this fight so far is the trash talk. There hasn't been a whole lot of other action. Let's get to a few more questions as well. I wonder if that commentator and her husband, Mark confused. Mark got cut in 2020. Yes, Mark De La Rosa did get cut. Patty has great grappling, but a little too easy to hit. That's true. How many UFC events have you been to? I think I've been to close to 30. Like I've covered at least 20 UFC cards. And then I've like as a member of the media, and then I've gone like live, I think like, I want to say like maybe 2 or 3. I can't remember. It's around there. Does Jimmy Crute have a fight booked? I don't believe he does. He's coming off that loss to Jamal Hill, right? So that was what, in December, was it not? Or when was that? He lost to Jamal Hill back in December. That's right. So no, he does not have a fight booked. Maybe Bobby is pandering to the crowd way too much. Could still be pissed that Casey beat Roxy. They could still be pissed that Casey beat Roxy. No, I don't know that. Are you getting Colby on before his fight? I'm going to try. Colby's kind of hit or miss sometimes when it comes to media. Usually if I text him, he'll text me right back when we do the interview. Other times he just doesn't get back to me. So you'll see he hasn't done any media with anyone else. But yeah, that's the plan, is to get Colby. According to Fight Center, Bobby outstruck Nasser at 29-12. Yeah, we looked at that on the screen too. So yeah, he definitely outstruck him. So I think 10-9 Green is probably a safe bet there. But again, with these judges, man, you got to be worried. It's not there. DraftKings live odds right now have Green at -295. The comeback on Hack Press +210. I think that's about right. Well, I mean, not that Green really he definitely won that round, but it's not like Hack Press was in any sort of danger. So, I mean, I would still have him as the favorite. But oh, nice left there by Bobby Green. Sorry, I've been trying to react to the action here. I've just been kind of getting distracted. Yeah, Green again. Just you can see Hack Press's his face is getting all bloody right now. Oh, kick. Green Hack Press shot a kick and Green picked it up and then hit him back. Left lands there for Hack Press. Nice jab lands there for Hack Press. Green still talking smack to him though. It's pretty funny. Yeah, Bobby's just sort of teeing off on him here. Bobby is the one backing up, but Hack Press is not doing a whole lot right now. Yeah. Nice left lands there. You can already see his Hack Press's face is already bloodied up. He's got a cut under his left eye. This guy's nose is bleeding. Bobby Green does not have a scratch on him right now. 47 head strikes for Bobby Green, just 15 for Hack Press. That tells you everything you need to know right now about this fight. Oh, left lands there for Hack Press. Shot to the body there by Green. Oh, left lands there for Hack Press. That was a good shot. I think Hack Press is actually getting the better the exchanges here for this little bit. Oh, left lands there for Hack Press. Ooh. Oh, nice left there by Green lands. Nice combination by Green. Oh, nice right lands there. Nice right lands again. Nice left lands. Green is just teeing off now. Kick lands there for Hack Press. There, left landed. That looked like it hurt Green a little bit, but nice straight jab lands for Bobby Green. Oh, left lands. Yeah, they're bringing up a good point. Hack Press has his hands up like this, but Green is still getting the punches through. Round 2 significant strikes, 51 for Green, 25 for Hack Press. Ooh, left lands there for Hack Press. Oh, left hand lands for Green, or for Hack Press, I should say. Oh, leg kick lands for Hack Press. Now he's starting to get a little bit better. Oh, nice shot. Oh. I think that was another round for Green. We'll see. We will see. Masvidal's power really does scare me for the Colby fight. I want Colby to win. Why does it scare you? I think like other than the Till knockout, the Askren fight, I mean, anyone's shooting for a takedown and someone's throwing a flying knee at you, you're going to knock him out. I mean, Masvidal, Usman knocked out Masvidal in his last fight. I wouldn't be worried about what Masvidal's going to do to Colby there. Who do you have for this fight? I have Green up right now. That was a great second round, but it's all Bobby still in significant strikes. 92-49. I have Bobby Green up 2018. I do as well. I think Hack Press needs a finisher if he's going to win this fight. Okay, third round underway. Masvidal landing a knee doesn't scare you at all for the takedown? No, it doesn't, because listen, Askren did the worst thing you could do in that fight, which is shoot for a takedown at the beginning of it, and Colby Covington, and Masvidal did the perfect thing, which was land a knee. Colby's not going to come into the gate shooting for a takedown. There's no, he's not going to do that. Trust me, he's trained with the guy. He knows not to do that in that fight. Now, I'm not worried about that at all. Masvidal's knockout power to me is a bit overrated, to be honest. All right, back to this fight. Third round, like I mentioned, underway. Most people have in Green up 2018. I do as well. I think Hack Press needs a finish here. And just to let you guys know, the last time Bobby Green was finished in a fight, you have to go all the way back to Dustin Poirier, June of 2016. That's the last time he was finished in a fight. So probably not likely we're going to see a finish here, but you never know. Anything can happen in a fight. Ooh, nice shot to the body there by Green. Nice right lands there, left lands there for Green. Yeah, it's just, you can just see who the better striker is, and it's Bobby Green. I mean, that's been the story of this entire fight. Green lands like 1-2 shots. Hack Press might land one. There's literally no damage on the face of Green at all. And I granted some people, bruise or bloody a little bit easier than others, but still, there's barely any scratches on the face of Green. Hack Press's face is all messed up. Leg kick lands there for Hack Press. Left lands. Yeah, nice jab there by Bobby Green. Yeah, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in this round. Krause is going to get his over that hit, which is good. Maybe I should have taken that in this fight. Although I would have been worried too about Green finishing Hack Pressed. Yeah, sorry, left 1-2 there landing for Green. Sorry, I got to remember to actually talk when I'm doing this. Sometimes I'm just sitting and watching and enjoying it. Kick lands there for Hack Pressed. Minute 22 left in the fight. Hack Press needs to do something here. He's got to come on heavy, but a lot of what he's doing is very calculated. Bobby Green is just, again, outstriking him at every pivot of this fight. Left lands there for Green. Right lands there for Green. Kick to the body lands for Green. Yeah, look at these significant strikes already in this this fight total. Or no, sorry, this round. He's got 53 strikes this round. Hack Press just has 17. And we're not even done the round yet. It's crazy. Yeah, Hack Press's face is totally bloody. 1-2 there by Green lands. Left hand lands. Yeah, 18 seconds away. It's going to be another Bobby Green decision. Oh, and here we go. Goes to the decision. It's going to be 30-27 Bobby Green. Now, look, let's see what the judges say in Texas. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, even with the blood on the face of Nasrat, that he lost that fight. But we're in Texas. We had a bad, we almost had 2 bad decisions earlier tonight, them being split. So we'll see what the judges say. This is a split decision. I'm going to laugh. Shouldn't be at all. Hit the like button. Absolutely. Hey, good to hear from you, buddy. WMMAC Now, one of my favorite YouTube channels that cover women's MMA like no one else. When do you usually email the winner of Fight Night cards? When do you usually email the winner of Fight Night cards after their fight? You mean for like interviews? I usually do it on Sunday. An American Top Team also knows everything about Colby's fighting style too. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. You got to, if you watch the Usman fights, you shouldn't be nervous about Masvidal at all. Colby has, I think this idea that Masvidal is like known for like knocking his opponents out early is just not true. Go look at his career. Not a lot of early finishes. Even Darren Till finished in the second round. So I'm not worried. Colby's got a good chin. He took some shots from Usman. He only got finished by Usman late in their first fight. I wouldn't worry about it. Significant strikes here. Bobby, 163, Nasrat 72. Well, that's all you need to know. Hopefully the judges know that, but we'll see what they decide there. Style-wise, it's just a really hard fight for Masvidal. Colby has showed some toughness too. There you go. I just think I think this is why they struggled to get UFC champions to defend what it was when Dominic Reyes should have beaten John Jones, but Texas helped John win. There you go. All right, we're just going to wait for this decision here, and then we'll get to some more questions. And my nose is running. I might have to get a Kleenex here. Allergies or something's bothering me right now. All right, here we go. The decision is in. We are going to hear from Bruce Buffer. All the 3 judges score the contest. 30-27. They got it right. Unanimous decision. Bobby Green. Bobby Green. There we go. They got it right. Congratulations, Texas. I want to thank my family. I want to thank my kids. Oh, Green's basically told, if you've ever had anyone who's turned your back on you, tell them F them. That's what he just said. Weird post-fight speech. I wonder what that's all about. Guess we'll get an explanation after the fact. There we go. Big win there for Bobby Green. Let's get the questions coming, everyone. All right. Yeah. Good time for questions right now because we got some time between here and the next fight. What's next for Jake Matthews? What did he do last? I can't even remember. Matthews was one of those guys they were really high on for a while. And then he just hasn't done a whole lot. Yeah, he lost to Sean Brady back in March of 2021. So we haven't seen him in a year. He's supposed to fight Jeremiah Wells in December. Wells' cornerman tested positive, so they never rebooked him. I wonder if he's having an issue just getting into the U.S. to fight because of all the restrictions. I'm not sure. But yeah, he was on a nice winning streak prior to Brady. So I'm not sure what's next for him. Probably someone outside the top 15. Will you be interviewing the legend Bobby King Green? He doesn't do a lot of interviews, and his management group, Iridium, I'm actually on really good terms with them. I get interviews from them all the time. It's just, he just doesn't do a lot of media. So no, I won't be getting him, unfortunately. I might be getting King Casey though. We'll see. We will see. All right, keep the questions coming, everyone. So. Okay, let's see what else we got here for questions. I'm all in all good cars so far. No robbery, just what the F, Texas. Yeah, you're right. Thankfully, none of these split decisions have gone fully the other way. It was just that one judge, right? Okay, keep the questions coming, everyone. I'm just going to get a Kleenex here. My nose is bothering me, but submit as many questions as you want, and I'll get to them. We got some time before the next fight. All right, I'm back after a quick little break there. Everyone is ready for you and Colby interview with the Mamacitas. Yeah, maybe I'll interview them in person sometime and get the girls with them. We'll see what happens there. Chaos, how you doing, man? Enjoying the fight so far? Keep the questions coming, everyone. We got some time before this next fight between Alex Hernandez and Renato Moicano, and then we've got 4 fights after that. So this card off to a bit of a slow start with the decision there from Bobby Green, taking it on the scorecards. So, yeah, we got lots of time to answer questions. Don't even have to be MMA related. If you guys have other questions, we can talk about whatever. I don't care. I got lots of time here. So I think with pay-per-views, if you're paying this much for a pay-per-view, they should just like, okay, last fight's over, wheel them out, get them in and out as soon as you can. It shouldn't take that long. So that's what I think. All right. What's your second favorite anime promotion besides Univer? I don't watch anime, so I'm not the guy to ask there. Can Whittaker beat Izzy? Yes, I think anyone can beat anyone in a given night. Second favorite MMA promotion. I don't know. I guess Bellator. They put on the best fights, I think. I think that's pretty obvious to say. We're taking a look at the fight nights that got switched up. Curtis Blades, Chris Dawkins. I'm supposed to be talking to Chris Dawkins this week, and I'll try and get Blades back on, but I just spoke to Blades literally 2 weeks ago. So maybe you want to wait a little bit on that. Seems like this card was not heavily promoted. You're talking the card tonight? I've seen some people say that. Yeah, maybe I guess that's a fair thing. I'm not sure. So see what happens. Sorry, guys. Just people texting me. Don't they know I'm doing a live stream? Come on. Cater with the ladies. Yeah, that Modelo thing was pretty funny with Cater taking away some ladies. I think Cater's a single guy. Imagine being him. Just headlining a UFC card, got a big win, and in the prime of your career, must be nice. Yeah, they're just showing highlights of Alex Hernandez just dummying guys, including Beneil Dariush. Do you think Gina Carano getting canceled recently that she might fight again? Well, no, she's still working. I think she got hired by another production company to do movies and stuff. So she's not canceled, but no way she's coming back. Gina Carano's almost 40. There's no way she's coming back. King Casey should fight the loser of Grasso and Wood, right? Let's look at the rankings. Let's see if that makes sense ranking wise. Where is Casey ranked at this point? Casey, I was going to say Courtney Casey, but it's not. Casey O'Neill is ranked. Where is she? She is ranked number 15. Yeah, even Macy Barber's ahead of her, which should not be there. Mano Furio's 14. How is she ranked so low? Come on. Yeah, I guess so. The loser of Grasso and I guess that would make sense. Or maybe the winner of Furio and Jessica I too, but then you put 2 prospects against each other. Do you think Casey would be a good heel like Colby? No, I think she needs some work on her trash talk, like I was mentioning. Anyways, we got Renato Moicano coming to the cage right now. That's what's going on. The next fight about to start here soon. Do you think Mallory Martin should only do OnlyFans or join PFL? I don't think they have a women's strawweight thing in PFL, so she can't go to PFL. She can't go to Bellator because they don't have strawweight either. It's probably one championship horizon for her or the regional scene. She might have to go back and fight in LFA. As far as OnlyFans, I don't need to see it. I'll just put it that way. Sounds like Zabit maybe coming back soon. Who do you think he should fight next? Let's not even talk about Zabit until he's actually cleared, because his coach Mark Henry last November said, "Oh, Zabit's coming back." We haven't heard a peep since. So I don't. I mean, we'll have to see if he's actually ready to go. If he is ready to go, then there's lots of options there. Maybe after finally doing that Yair Rodriguez fight. How long does it take to see an increase in subscribers after being consistent? If you're consistent every week with content, your subscribers go up no matter what. Like, I think this channel that we're on here is at 1,600 subscribers. I mean, I think this time last year with this channel, I think it was only at like 800 subscribers or something on this channel. My other channel, I'm at like I think I'm at 32,600 subscribers or something on there. So it takes time, but you gotta play the long game with YouTube. That's how it works. The reason that question came to mind was Gina just finished doing a movie with Cowboy Cerrone. Yeah, but there's no inkling. Like, at her age, she's not going to come back. If Gina was like in her 20s, then yeah, maybe, but there's no reason for her to come back. She'd make way more money doing movies. So I think it goes without saying. Let's see. What else do we got? What's going on? As far as other things that's happening. Let's see. Okay, so Hernandez is walking to the cage. We will see what happens. Let's see. So if you keep posting interviews, you will eventually see the improvement. Yes, that is correct, Ryan. I live next to Robert Whittaker. What do you mean you live next to him? What does that mean? You live in the town over? You actually live next to him? What does that mean? You wish you could interview Moreno and Aldana and Grasso while on vacation. Oh, in Mexico? No, I'm actually taking the whole week off of doing interviews when I go away for next month, or actually in a couple weeks is when I'm going to be going, because I work a lot and I need time with my family to just enjoy myself. So I'm not doing any interviews. I'll be doing some like my usual videos. I might do my show with Cyborg on that Tuesday, but really not going to do that much work while I'm away, because I need the time off. So I work a lot. Work almost every day, and I love it, but it's just you got to take that time off. So I don't want to go on vacation and be stuck in my room doing interviews. I don't have to do that. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. We got a bit of time here. Alex Hernandez is getting all Vaselined up before he goes in the cage. Big fight for both guys. I should mention Moicano, a lot of wins by submission. Alex Hernandez never submitted in his career, so that should be interesting. Will you ever get Izzy on again? Probably not. No, he's not doing much media these days because he has his own YouTube channel. You'll notice Adesanya didn't do an interview with Ariel Helwani either. So that makes me think he's just not doing many interviews at all outside of the media required stuff. Like Aaron from TSN got him, BT Sport got him, but that's it. Like some of these guys just don't do any media. O'Malley's the same way. He doesn't do a lot of media these days. Enjoy the time off and come back and destroy the interviews. I will. Well, it's not until March 1st is when I leave for Mexico. Do you like hockey but not on ice? Like field hockey? No, I don't really watch field hockey. Just ice hockey. That's it. Okay, tail of the tape here. Alex Hernandez, 29 years old. Moicano, 32. 5'9" for Hernandez. 5'11" for Moicano. 72-inch reach apiece. That's interesting. So Moicano a little bit taller, but they have the same reach advantage. Really interesting fight in the lightweight division. All right, everyone, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. And let's get some more questions in here. We have a little bit of time before the next fight. Well, not a little bit of time, but I can take a few more questions. But let's see what else we got going on here. So they're just introducing Moicano right now. He's the favorite. I took the underdog in this one. Like I said, Hernandez. We'll see. But I'll say this. If Hernandez does not get an early knockout, he's going to lose this fight. I'd be willing to bet. Hernandez doesn't typically do well with decisions, so... Have you ever interviewed John Jones or McGregor? I have interviewed John Jones in like a media scrum a bunch of times, like maybe like 3 or 4 times. McGregor, I spoke to briefly on the red carpet for the Mayweather press conference when they did it in Toronto. I talked to him for maybe 30 seconds. It's bananas. I've never been part of a media thing like that before. There was probably 250 media members there. It was crazy. I've never been part of that before. Do you miss Rogan at the desk? I really like Bisping. I think he's doing a great job. I like Rogan. I know he has regressed a bit over the years, but it would be nice to have had Rogan on this card. Yeah, I do miss him a bit. But Bisping's doing a great job. I'm a fan of Bisping as well. Okay, fight's about to start here shortly. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Moicano in yellow. Hernandez in blue. Hernandez with a really wide stance. He's trying to take his head off. You can already see that. Ooh, nice jab there by Hernandez. Oh, they're both throwing leather. Nice counter left lands for Moicano. Nice leg kick there by Hernandez lands. Oh, nice kick to the body there by Hernandez. Lands. Oh, right lands there. Hernandez. Moicano going for a takedown. It's stuffed by Hernandez. Hernandez still pressing forward. And Hernandez is from Texas too, so I imagine the crowd's going to be on his side here. Moicano again going for the takedown. Hernandez stuffs that. Oh, and Moicano's got him clinched up. He's got him pushed against the cage. He's trying to get a takedown here. Hernandez is keeping himself upright. He's doing a good job. And Moicano gets him to the ground. Yeah. Oh no, Hernandez bounced back up. Wow, impressive. Well, Moicano's still trying to get him to the ground here. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got a hold of Hernandez, and now he gets a takedown. Hernandez right on his back. Oh, this is not good for Hernandez. Of course, Moicano has he's got him in half guard now. Moicano on top of him. And Moicano really good on the ground, a number of submission victories. In fact, he's won most of his fights by submission here. But like I mentioned, Hernandez never been submitted in his career. So his ground game is going to be tested here right now as Moicano has him on the back. We've got about 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the round. So we'll see if he's able to do much here. Oh, Hernandez. Oh, some elbows landed there by Hernandez from bottom. Hernandez gets to his feet. And oh, nice left there lands for Hernandez. He's got a lot of confidence now. Now he's pushing forward. You know, he's going to try and take his head off. Left kick lands there for Hernandez. Straight jab lands for Hernandez. Moicano looks tired. He used a lot of energy to get that takedown. He's already breathing a little bit. Hands are down a little bit lower than usual. Oh, nice shot to the body there by Hernandez. Oh, nice right lands there for Hernandez. Kick to the body again lands for Hernandez. He's been finding a home for that all night. He's trying to mix a takedown in there. Doesn't work out. Stuffed. Now they're still back on their feet. 46 seconds left in the round. Oh, that right landed for Moicano, but Hernandez not phased by that. Two for five for takedowns for Moicano. That might be the difference in this round. I think Moicano's going to take this one, even though Hernandez, the latter half of this round, has landed a lot of shots here. Yeah, close first round. I think Moicano took that one, but we will see. How do you find fighters you think will be good in the future that aren't in the UFC yet? Well, you watch LFA, you watch Contender Series, you watch Ultimate Fighter, you watch Titan FC. There's a lot of regional promotions. You just keep an eye on fighters over the years. That's all you do. And me, I interview fighters from, if they're amateurs, doesn't matter. I interview everyone. Going for Moicano in this fight. How do you think he gets it won? How do you ever get the suction? Will you ever get the suction cut treatment on your back for recovery? I think I tried. Apparently, it's pretty good. Alex is showing why he fought to be on the pay-per-view instead of fight past prelims second fight. I don't know. At least he's trying to finish. Like he's trying to strike here. I don't think there's anything bad with that as well. Listen to the man here. Hit that like button. I agree with James. I have Moicano up 10-9 based on the 2 for 5 takedowns. Alex outstruck him 23-12. Well, that's interesting. Did you see that clip from Matt Schnell about fighter pay? I did not. Will you ever be at a UFC event again? Yes, I'm planning to go in July for International Fight Week. That's the plan right now. And if I do that, you better believe if any of my Patreons are in, that subscribe to my Patreon, are in, yeah, I'm definitely going to buy some drinks for those guys. All right, so live betting has the odds at -115 apiece. That's interesting. Yeah, that first round was close. Like Joseph pointed out, Hernandez outstruck Moicano with the 2 takedowns, but I think that's enough in the eyes of the judges, to give him the decision. Although this is in Texas, right? So Kevin Ioli thinks Hernandez won the first round. I don't have an issue with anyone giving Hernandez that round, by the way. It was close. Oh, that left landed for Moicano. Left there for Hernandez. Oh, uppercut lands there for Moicano. Oh, Hernandez getting teed off a little bit there. Hernandez going for the takedown. I think he's in trouble. I think Moicano's going to finish this here. Hernandez is turtling up. Can Hernandez get out? Oh, Moicano sinks in the submission. I think he's got it. We'll see. Yeah, rear naked choke. It's over. Hernandez taps. Moicano getting the second round submission over Alex Hernandez. Yeah, you could see Hernandez was really hurt there. And basically when the submission hit, that's crazy. I got to look at that stat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the first time. Yeah, that was the first time that Hernandez has been submitted. I got to tweet that out. Sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. We'll talk about the win. There we go. What was I gotta look at the odds here. Let's see what the submission. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been plus money for Moicano by submission, or maybe it was. Let's see. Moicano by submission was plus 240. That's interesting. Moicano wins in round 2 prop was plus 650. That's crazy. And he's won 3 of his last 4 fights, which is interesting. There we go. We'll have to see what Moicano says post-fight. What'd you guys think of that finish? I thought pretty even first round, and then you could see that Hernandez was hurt, and then that's why he shot for the takedown, and then Moicano kind of had him in a bad spot. He's laying down hammer fists. Hernandez putting his hands up like this, which is never a good sign. And then once he sunk in the hooks, it was game over. So there we go. All right, we're just gonna hear post fight, and then we'll get to it here. Yeah, Moicano, another submission win. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4. I was talking about something about them not shading. Yeah, it's crazy. He's just talking about his coach right now. Nothing too interesting there. One, two, four, yeah. Just pointing out here, Renato Moicano's last 4 wins have come by submission. 2, 3. Yeah, impressive. He's talking about how it's easy to do a rear naked choke. It's the jit of what he's saying here. Big win there. Big setback there for Alex Hernandez. Like, where do you go from here? I mean, Hernandez is, like I said, he either wins by knockout or he loses by decision. I mean, he has not won 2 straight fights in the UFC since he made his debut. He's gone 1. He lost to Cerrone, beat Trinaldo, lost to Dober, beat Grutzmacher, lost to Moises, beat Breeden, lost to Moicano. The guy just can't find consistency. Like, he's not going to get cut or anything, but still, it's not a good look. And Moicano, to his credit, that is now 3 straight wins, or 2 straight wins, I should say. Looking at, I hate when they put, by the way, I hate on Tapology, but they put jiu-jitsu wins in their record as well. It gets confusing sometimes. So, yeah, big win there for Moicano. Curious what you guys think is next for both fighters. Is there anything else Moicano saying? Not much. All right, we can answer some questions before the next fight. Why is Bellator and PFL so behind in talent recruitment compared to the UFC? I wouldn't really say it's the UFC just has more fighters, so of course you're going to have more talent because they have more fighters and they just have more money and they have more resources to, do all that. So that and I mean, look, it's like it's no different than like, it's like comparing, like the UFC was the original fight promotion, the original league. So you're already behind the 8 ball on that. Like trying to create a new league to compete with that is always very difficult. When will you be getting Casey on again? I'll reach out to her management tomorrow. Maybe I can get her this week. We'll see. She's tough to get it there. Great win for Moicano. I agree. It's unfortunate that Hernandez will always be known as the guy who was mean to Donald. Yes, there's good and bad. I don't mind Hernandez's trash talk because it at least gets people talking about him. There's some people who are like, oh, he's cocky. I was so happy to see him get knocked out. Yeah, I mean, but then if you don't do that, then people don't know who you are. So you take the good with the bad. I think it's hard to, promote yourself and trash talk and not be considered cocky, right? Who is an interview that you haven't got yet, but you really want to get? Anyone? I mean, I'd love to do, like, I've asked some questions at press conferences before, but I'd love to get like a one-on-one with George St. Pierre. Who wouldn't? That would be great. Joe Rogan, someone I like to interview too. How many more fights do you think we'll see from Andrei Arlovski? As many as he wants. He keeps winning until he starts losing badly. I think we'll see him fight for quite some time. So I think that's most likely. What else do we got here? Grant Dawson is about to say Boja when he gets to ACT. Yeah, they're going to be training together. That's if you guys didn't hear, Grant Dawson has left Glory MMA. He will now he will now be training over there, which is great. So all right, what other stuff we got? Do you watch baseball? I'm a very casual baseball fan, very casual. I'll watch highlights. That's about it. I'll go to games. Like I live near Seattle. I'll definitely go and check that out. But yeah, outside of that, not so much. It's tough to follow other sports. Hockey's my main sport. That's what I watch. Showing a promo for Colby and Masvidal. By the way, if you Patreons, well, if you're on the Patreons, part of my Colby interview that I did for MMA News last month or a couple months ago is going to be featured in one of the build-ups, one of the lead-ups to Colby and Masvidal. Like they're doing like a countdown show. It's going to be used in that because the UFC contacted me yesterday about it. Is Hernandez done? I don't know. You got to lose 3 fights in a row to get done. He's only lost 1. He won the fight before that. So I think I don't think he's done. I just don't. I mean, he'll never be a title challenger. I see Hernandez in PFL. Johnny, you got to lose a couple fights. He's only lost 1 fight. Hernandez won the fight before that. So until he loses a couple in a row, they're not going to cut him. Cannonier for the win, even though Brunson is more experienced. Yeah, I guess Brunson does have more experience, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, because Brunson used to fight in Strikeforce too. Yeah, I think Cannonier gets it in. How crazy is that the next fight could be the fight of the night? I see hardly to little to no promotion of the fight. That's basically a title eliminator. That's true. Well, I did my part. I interviewed Jared Cannonier before this fight. Couldn't interview Brunson for obvious reasons. His manager doesn't like me, so I wasn't able to get an interview with him. But yeah, I mean, it's I thought this should have been the co-main event. If Lewis wasn't from Texas, it probably would have been the co-main event. But instead, we got Lewis Tuivasa as the co-main event because Lewis is from Texas. Is there an upset in the main event? How does Rob win? Rob could win a decision. Rob could use his wrestling and win a decision. He could do what Jan Blachowicz did, maybe, but I think it's going to be tough to take Izzy down like Jan Blachowicz did. So I'm expecting Izzy to win, but we'll see. We will see. Keep the questions coming, everyone. See what's going on. Let's see. What else we got going on? What else do we got here? Why do managers not like you? It's only manager who doesn't like me, and it's you know who. I've already talked about it in other streams. I feel like I talk about it a lot. It's just something petty that manager of Dominance MMA does not like me, won't let me interview his fighters to the point of where like even if I contact their fighters, he'll like let them know and say like don't do interviews with them. And his fighters like me. They follow me on social media. There's no issues there. I've done nothing but good interviews. I'm not disrespectful at all. It wasn't because of an interview I did. It's because of something else I did. That he's holding a grudge against, and it sucks because the lower level fighters that he reps, they're the ones who are suffering the most. I'm not suffering. I can find as many fighters as I want to interview. I never have an issue interviewing fighters. In fact, it gets to the point where like I have too many interviews to do and I have to decline some. So yeah, it's just one manager that I have an issue with. Outside of that, I have no issues interviewing fighters. It's just that one manager. So that's it. What else we got for questions? Let's keep it coming, everyone. Hit that like button if you can. It's an easy way to support the channel. Yeah, we got Brunson and Cannonier up next. I can't believe we're already here. That finish sure sped things up. And then I'm sure we're going to get a finish in the co-main event. So who knows? We'll see how quickly we're out of here. It's 11:13 p.m. Eastern time. It's 8:13 p.m. in the West here in Vancouver, where I live. Hope everyone's enjoying the card so far. Let's see. We got going on. I'm just people messaging me while I'm doing the stream. What are you thinking, people? Okay, let's get this next fight going. Come on, UFC. Oh, it looks like they are doing it now. Like to me, if you pay for a pay-per-view, there should be no filler. There should be no commercials at all. Like, you know, to me, that's why you pay. It's like paying for YouTube Premium so you don't get the ads, right? Same thing. They're showing us a promo for this fight. Don't need to see a promo. I already know enough about this fight. It's all good. What is the scheduled fight that you are most looking forward to? Probably the one tonight, the main event. I'm really looking forward to that. But as far as other fights coming up, definitely looking forward to Colby and Masvidal. Looking forward to the rematch between Sterling and Jan. That'll be exciting. What else? Volkov and Aspinall is really interesting to me. Can Aspinall take out the Russian Tower Volkov? What else do we got as far as other cards? Yeah, I think Volkanovski's going to beat the Korean Zombie. I don't think there'll be any surprises in that one, so I'm not as amped for that, but there's some good fights coming up. What's your favorite part about interviewing fighters? Probably just like getting to, I don't know, finding out things about the fighter that other people didn't know, and then you get to sort of tell everyone else. It's like finding out like, you know, something cool. But I think one of my favorite parts is like interviewing a fighter over the years and seeing them like make it to the UFC, and then like seeing them like, you know, get like a big win. Like just being a part of their journey, I think is like really cool. It's like honestly the best way I can kind of talk about the media. It's like being like a really like up close fan. That's what it's like. Like imagine getting to go and like, you get paid to like interview fighters. Like it's the best job in the world. I'm super lucky. Like there's people stuck in office jobs and all these other things. I get to work from home. I get to cover events. I'll be covering more events once this pandemic dies down a little bit. But I'm really lucky to be doing like even stuff like this. Like if I wasn't doing this, I would be still watching the pay-per-view just on my own. But this way I get to interact with you guys and get to, hang out with people that do this. I'd be by myself. My wife doesn't watch fights. My two kids are too young. So it's nice to be able to do this here. So yeah, I'd say, I love everything about it. It's a lot of fun. I like talking to people. It's fun. Like that's, we live in a time now where everyone has to stay indoors because of the pandemic and all that stuff. Like I get to talk to people all the time. So I'm really lucky that way. Beauty of living on the West Coast is that big events are done by 9 at the latest. You can still go out, unlike the East Coast, where I know because I've done both. I used to live in Toronto. I grew up. I was born and raised in Vancouver. Lived out east for about 15 years, and then moved back here a few years ago. But I hated being up till like 1 a.m. Like I'd be super tired right now if it was like 11 p.m. or whatever. But saying that, I have to golf tomorrow at like 7 a.m. So I'm hoping the fights don't go too late tonight. But we'll see. We'll see. Colby and George, keywords journeyman. Who's your daddy? It will end the guy. This guy's the biggest baby. It'll knock him out unconscious. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I know a lot of people, some people aren't, but I am. I wish these guys were coaching the Ultimate Fighter. That would have been even better. So, okay, just waiting for Brunson and Cannonier to walk out. Why is it taking so long? Answer me that. Why is that happening? Keep the questions coming, everyone. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's see. Yeah, someone just pointed out there's been no knockouts on this card so far, just submissions and decisions. It's true. Well, we're definitely going to see a knockout in the co-main event. We might even see a knockout in this fight. I think Cannonier can do it. I know it's 3 rounds, but I think Cannonier could knock out Brunson. We'll see. We will see. When did you start watching the UFC, and what was the first UFC fight that you watched? It was actually The Ultimate Fighter Season 1. That's the first UFC fight I ever watched, and then I got hooked after that, and I started watching Pride and everything else. Who's a fighter that was a jerk and someone that was very nice that was unexpected? I'm not going to tell you who the jerk fighter was because that's a question for Patreon, Johnny. You want to sign up for Patreon? Click the link in the description. $3 per month. You can only sign up for 1 month if you want to. I'll tell you there. But as far as someone that was very nice, that was unexpected. Trying to think. I don't want to answer that either because then that implies that people think they're a jerk. So I don't know. Can't answer that. What state would you want to live in the U.S.? New York, Texas, Arizona, or Cali? Arizona, easily. In fact, so little quick story here before we, and I'll take some more questions before this fight gets started. My grandparents used to own a place in Mesa, Arizona. So I used to go down every spring break because Vancouver's actually not that far away flight-wise to Arizona. It's like a couple hours. And I love going there. Arizona was almost like a second home, but you better believe if I ever come into any money or, make it big doing this or something, or I shouldn't say make it big, but like if I ever, make a lot of money, I would absolutely buy a property in Arizona. I love it down there. It's close to Vegas, close to California. You don't have the beaches, but you also don't have all the traffic that California does too. I really like Arizona. Big fan of that. So, all right, Jared Cannonier walking out right now. Again, we got some time. It's just the walkouts, nothing big happening, but yeah, definitely Arizona. If I had to rank it, I go Arizona, Texas, California, and then New York at the bottom. I lived in basically New York, the New York of Canada, which was Toronto. Way too busy. I got 2 kids. The last thing I'd want to do is live in the big city. Do you remember when UFC events had names? Yes, I do. I have some posters on my wall here. You can't see them, but they had the names on them. Actually, I have one right here. UFC 276 Knockout. It was the Chuck Liddell and Keith Jardine card. I have that poster on the sidewall here. You can't see it. Colby Usman 3 has to happen. Both highly competitive fights. We got Moreno Figueroa 3 times with the 4th. So why not Colby Usman again? A couple of reasons. Well, Usman finished the first fight, so he won that one. The second fight was close, but I mean, Colby clearly lost the first fight. I know it was closely leading up to the knockout, but the Brandon Moreno and Davidson Figueroa fight, the first fight ended in a draw. The second fight, Moreno won. The third fight, they have to do a third fight because the first fight was a draw. If Figueroa had won the first, lost the second, and then won the third, we wouldn't be getting a fourth fight, I should say. So that's why I think it's it's pretty obvious why we're not getting Colby and Usman, and hopefully Leon Edwards gets that shot. Jared Crystals, yeah, I don't know what's going on with all the crystal stuff. I'm in New Mexico and I'd love to go to Arizona as well. Yeah, Arizona's great. I love it out there. It's awesome. My wife likes it out there too. So I think it would be an easy sell. Like if I wanted to, like I wouldn't move there permanently because I love Vancouver. I think Vancouver is the best place in the world. I don't even mind the rain and all that stuff. You get mild weather, low crime. you know, it's just like moderate weather all year, not too cold, not too hot. Beautiful scenery, the mountains. I mean, Whistler's got to be one of my favorite places in the world, just a couple hours away. Vancouver rocks. I'll never leave here, but like I grew up here. But yeah, if I had to live somewhere in the States, I would go Arizona. It's pretty awesome. That's what I was thinking specifically because there was no knockouts at that event named Knockout. That's right. Sugar Show supporting his guys. Yes, he is. Blonde Brunson will never lose a fight. We'll find out next year. Who's the nicest fighter to interview? Probably. Oh, I'm just trying to think. This should be. Oh, hold on. Tail of the tape here. Jared Cannonier, set at 37 years old. Derek Brunson, 38. 5'11" to 6'1". So Brunson going to be a little bit taller. 77.5 inch reach for Cannonier. 77 inch reach for Brunson. So there we go. That's what we're looking at here in this fight. I'll just take a few more questions. Who's the nicest fighter to interview? This should be easy. Who is nice? Who's like, oh, Frank Camacho. Frank Camacho is the nicest fighter by far. Better fight, Chandler versus Justin or Shogun versus Henderson? Shogun versus Henderson. That was longer anyways. There's quite a few fighters in Arizona, so you might be able to step. Yes, I actually know a lot of those fighters too. Like I know a ton of fighters at the lab. I know John Crouch really well. I know Eddie Chaw over at Fight Ready, Captain Eric. So yeah, if I was ever to go down there, I would probably do some interviews as well because yeah, it would be great. Yeah, now you guys are making me think of Arizona. I was telling my wife actually, like maybe a week or two ago, being like, man, if this opens up a little bit more, like with the restrictions, we got to go because it's not that far. Like I said, plane rides are pretty cheap, and yeah, I'd love to go back. Love it up there. Okay, they're introducing Jared Cannonier. Let's take 2 more questions, and then we'll hop into this. Really intrigued by this fight. All right, come on, Jared, let's do it. I got to be honest. I want to see Jared win this fight. I think he's a great dude. Plus, you know, the chances of me getting a interview are much better with him. How do you get in-person interviews at a gym? You contact them ahead of time. You ask to make sure you know you're cool to film there. Like I've done interviews at Extreme Couture before in Vegas. You just talk to Ryan. You got a lot of like media questions. Don't hesitate to hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, my DMs or whatever. If you have any questions about that, more than happy to answer that there because I'm more than happy to help people out. So. Best WEC fighter that never made it to the UFC, Brian Bowles has got to be up there. I don't know what happened. Actually, Brian Bowles did fight in the UFC. I don't know. I can't remember. All right, fight's underway. Cannonier Brunson. I'll answer your questions after the fact. All right, Cannonier with the kick to kick things off. No pun intended. Blonde Brunson in the blue trunks. Cannonier in the gray trunks. So we'll see if Brunson can get a takedown. That's a big question. Can Cannonier stuff the takedown? If he can, it's going to be his night. If it's not, then it's going to be a long night. But you got to remember, Cannonier trains with guys like Benson Henderson, like really good wrestlers. Maybe not the size of Brunson, but still. Brunson's looking really fast. Okay, Brunson now going for the first takedown. Cannonier. Oh, Cannonier's got the elbows. So Brunson's just sticking with that takedown, and Cannonier's just landing elbows. Let's see if he gets it here. Looks like he's getting it. Oh, Cannonier's stuffing it. He's on one leg right now. Let's see if he gets it. He's trying to pull. Cannonier holds. Remember, look at this. Cannonier's legs up in the air. Oh, now he finally gets it. He's got him on his back. And he's right in Cannonier's corner, so hopefully he can get some good corner advice here. Oh, and now they're back to their feet. Brunson's got a. Oh, no, now they're back to their feet. That was big for Cannonier. So Brunson did get one takedown there. Now he's going again. Cannonier stuffs it. He's got the underhooks in. And he avoids that. Cannonier's just got to. We'll see what he can do here. Oh, nice right there by Cannonier. Oh, kick to the body there by Cannonier. Cannonier's looking a little slow right now, but I guess he's kind of like that anyways. There, and leg kick lands there for Cannonier. Oh, nice leg kick there by Brunson that lands. Left leg kick. Cannonier's just loading up on that shot. You can just see it here. Oh, Cannonier again going for the takedown. Bullies his way in. And Jared gets the underhooks. He's defending. And they're back in the center of the cage. And they split again. So that's two takedown attempts stuffed basically by Cannonier. It's good for Cannonier. We'll see how this goes later in the fight. You never know, right? So 6 shots from Brunson. Cannonier stuffed 5, according to Anik. He only got the 1, and it was interesting. Oh, he clipped. Left hand hits Jared pretty good there. Brunson landed a left hand, I should say. Looked like it hurt Jared a little bit there. Oh. Missed there from Cannonier. Again, Brunson trying to get the takedown. It's just relentless. He just keeps going for it. And again. And he gets another takedown there. So there you go. That's 2 takedowns there for Brunson this round. Now he's in. Wow, he passed him out. This is not good for Jared Cannonier. Classic Derek Brunson right now. Oh, Cannonier gets back to his feet. Okay. Well, either way, those takedowns are going to be huge. Like, Cannonier's got to make up some lost time. He's got 40 seconds left in this round. Can he land something big? Like, even Bisping's kind of reading my mind right now. He's got to land something big here. Oh! Look like Brunson clip Cannonier. Oh, he's going for the submission here. 17 seconds left. Oh, Cannonier's giving up his back. 11 seconds left. Oh, he's got the rear naked choke in. 9 seconds left. Is he going to get it here? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. It's good. Wow, he had him in a rear naked choke. Okay, clear 10-9 there for Brunson. Brunson's Cannonier's got to pick it up. What do you guys think of that round? I mean, clearly Brunson in that one, but interesting round. Have I ever tried to interview Masvidal? Yes, I have. I have gotten to speak to him at Media Day before. So trust me, if there's like a big name fighter, I've tried to get a hold of them. Just some of the names are tougher to get than others. Yeah, so Brunson landed it looks like a right hand that actually clipped Brunson. Wow, yeah, that did hurt Cannonier there. Yeah, if that was longer, that the fight was probably going to be ended via submission for Brunson, but he got saved by the bell, so we'll see. Oh, another takedown there from Brunson. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not a good spot here. Brunson just smothering Cannonier. Oh, here we go. Oh, Cannonier gets up. He hits him with a left. Oh, uppercut almost landed there for Cannonier. That's what I mean. He lands one of these bombs. It could be a totally different fight. Cannonier's got to pounce here. He's got to pounce if he wants to take advantage. Because you can see Brunson's slowing down a little bit here, but it looks like Cannonier might. Oh, nice knee. Oh, nice left lands there. We'll see. Is the tide turning here? We'll find out. Yeah. Brunson, they're noting it on the broadcast. Brunson moving really slowly. I don't know if he's hurt or what the deal is. Or maybe he's conserving his energy. I don't know. Oh, knee to the head. Oh, left lands there for Brunson. Another left lands there for Brunson. Oh, nice right lands there for Cannonier. Really good round so far for Cannonier. Yeah, Brunson not going for takedowns right now, which is interesting. They're just standing. So something's up with Brunson. I don't know if he got really hurt there or what the deal is. Curious to find that out, but this is all Jared so far. Other than that, well, obviously Brunson got the takedown to start the round, but still, the majority of this round has been Cannonier. Okay, he's trying for takedown. Let's see if he gets it. He's 3 of 12 on the takedowns. Wow, 12 takedown attempts. That's nuts. 3 landed. Oh, right lands there for Cannonier. Left kick lands there for Brunson. Oh, right lands there for Cannonier. Left lands there for Cannonier. If it stays like this, Cannonier's going to keep taking over because the striking's a little bit better. Leg kick lands there for Cannonier. Right misses. Kick to the body. Lands. Right hand lands there for Cannonier. Wow, so live betting odds right now have Cannonier up minus 255, plus 185 for Brunson. So interesting, right? Because Cannonier was nearly, or Brunson was nearly, Cannonier was nearly finished in that first round. That was crazy. Oh, right lands there for Cannonier. I don't know how many of these Brunson's going to be able to take. Like, he hasn't wobbled yet, but to his credit, and his chin's holding up a lot better than I thought it would. But oh, elbow lands there for Cannonier. He's like pushing his face out. Now they're up against the cage. Oh, nice. Oh, he's wobbled now. Cannonier's going for the kill. Is he going to get it? Oh, leg kick lands. Right hand lands. Look at it there. Cannonier now sensing the end is near here. 36 seconds left. Is he going to get a submission here? Oh, he's got it. It is over. Jared Cannonier wins by knockout. Ground and pound. Yeah. That was awesome. First knockout of the card. Oh, that was cool. He was nearly finished in the first round. Yeah. Jared's the man. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. That was so cool, guys. What did you think of that? Fanned out a little bit there. I mean, that was just a great, like, I love comeback fights like that. It's amazing. What is the prop on here? I got to see the prop. You know me, I'm all about the props. What was the prop on that one? Cannonier wins in round 2. It's plus 450. Wow. Yeah, that's title shot worthy in my opinion. I think Cannonier's going to get the next title shot. What a win for Jared Cannonier. I knew like this is one thing that I was saying like early on. And look, Brunson, I'll be honest, I thought Cannonier was like going in that second. I was like, I think Brunson might have his number, but the thing is, Jared had not fought a puncher like Jared in the last couple fights. I know Darren Till's got some knockout power, but not like Jared Cannonier. I knew he'd knock him out. I just didn't know which round, but to do it the way he did, super impressive. We're just going to hear the post fight and then we'll get to the questions here. That was amazing. And the best part is I might be able to get an interview with this guy this week. So we'll see. I got an interview with him last time. Jared Cannonier saying, I knew I'd see you in there. Cormier's like, did you know you'd have to go through that first round where you were going to get taken down? He says, I never did discount his wrestling. I wouldn't call it adversity. Going through the motions is what he says. I don't know, though. He was pretty close to getting finished in that first round, Brunson. Or Cannonier, I should say. Yeah, you got to see this finish. If you guys aren't watching this, the elbow that he lands in the second round. Cannonier says, no, it wasn't the elbow, it was the backhand. He's like, you get in my face with that disrespect. I'm going to hit the backhand. That was awesome. Oh, hey, Dana. Get Dana. Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. Sorry guys, I had to take all that in. I just I like Jared a lot. I love the way he fights, and it was just so cool to see him like deliver the way I knew he could. Because again, he's got that power. It's really interesting. So there we go. 5 of 6 for Jared. Yes, absolutely. You should get the title shot. Lynch won the interview Super Bowl. You mean like get an interview with Cannonier? I don't know. I got to look it up. We got to see what happens there. There seems to be less Division One wrestlers getting in MMA, or is that just me? It's just you. There's plenty of well, Division One, yeah, but there's a lot of wrestlers on the regional scene right now. I can name a ton that are on their way up. So there we go. So we're just waiting for Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa. Get your questions in now. Jared has found his home at middleweight after he jumped between 3 divisions to find his footing in the UFC. The guy came into the UFC as a heavyweight. That's true. But you look at him, his physique. He looks so much like he looks normal in this weight class. Remember in a heavyweight, he looked kind of pudgy. Didn't look very good. I stand corrected. Blonde Brunson can lose. Well done to Cannonier. Never had anything against Cannonier. Just prefer Brunson. Cannonier would deserve that title shot. I agree. Have you interviewed Vanessa Demopoulos? Number of times. I actually have some interviews with her on the regional scene on my main channel as well. So, yeah. And I actually might get to interview her in person because apparently she's going to be doing some training with Lupi Godinez here in Vancouver in the next little bit. And Lupi's gym is like not that far away from where I live here in Vancouver. So I know Lupi's from Mexico, but she actually lives here in British Columbia. Great promo. How do you make your thumbnails with Photoshop? I learned Photoshop when I was in high school, so that's how I do it. Here we go, Lewis for another KO. Here we go, Ty for another KO. Matt, hey, we got some competition now. My buddy Matt here is he wants Ty to win, or he thinks Ty is going to win. So that's why. Sorry, guys. I got someone calling me right now. Why are people calling me this time? So Yeah, so we got Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa coming up. All right, just deleting my voicemail here. Yeah, we'll see what happens in this fight. I think Derek Lewis knocks out Tai Tuivasa, no problem, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. A lot of pressure in this co-main event. I think Tai, kind of like with Brunson, I think Tai's winning streak's a bit inflated. He hasn't beaten a lot of good guys. Whereas Lewis, he's knocked out some of the best in the division. Volkov, Curtis Blades, some really good guys there. UFC 272 is promoted better than this card. Well, yeah, I don't know. I agree with you. I think part of it as well, though. Remember, this fight wasn't officially signed until like not that long ago, so I think that was part of the reason the promotion wasn't that good. I wonder if they still think Blood Diamond is still the best UFC nickname. It's up there for sure. Lewis has the most KOs in UFC history. Does he? I wouldn't be surprised by that. Would you like to see Jan drop a weight class and go for Adesanya? No, he's too heavy. He'll never make 185. Better dancer, I'll go Demopoulos. Is Photoshop a yearly subscription or a one-time purchase? There's other ways to get Photoshop, none of which I'm willing to talk about here, but if you DM me, I could probably steer you in the right direction. Even though I said it wouldn't be amazing, Derek did a shoey if Derek, even though he said he won't, it would be amazing to see Derek do a shoey. I agree. I love Lewis. Just want to clear that up. Oh, I never knew you didn't like, I never doubted that you like Derek Lewis or not. I just think that, yeah, I know you're on tie on this one. My fellow Canadian, what's good? Everything's good. Love that last fight. Love this co-main event, and we're going to get an awesome fight in the main event. So you can't go wrong. Everything's going well. Dana needs to do a shoey. That would be hilarious. Nah's into what? Jan's not dropping a weight class. There's no way. I predict Blood Diamond's UFC run will be very short. I would agree with that. Derek Lewis broke the record for most UFC last time against Dawkins. Okay, there you go. Who does Sugar fight next? Someone ranked, hopefully. Yeah, we're still showing promos for Lewis and Tuivasa. Let's see. See what else we got. Oh, great. Conor McGregor just tweeted, guys, I'm horny. And this is not even this is not even a fake account. Go check it out right now. If you guys have the opportunity, go look at Conor McGregor's Twitter right now. Why is he tweeting, guys, I'm horny? I don't know. Probably not the greatest thing to tweet. Wow, Cannoneer says, I turned Blonde Brunson into Blood Brunson. That he did. That he did. What else? What else do we got going on here? Yeah, what else is Conor McGregor up to? Apparently he's tweeting a bunch of stuff right now. Let me go check this out. Or did he tweet and delete? I'm the #1 highest paid Forbes athlete this year. I mean, I horn. I don't know what McGregor's up to. He's kind of confusing us all right now. Not sure what he's been doing. All right. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. There we go. Whatever happened to TJ Grant? Got a concussion, had to retire. Doing jiu-jitsu as all that goes. Jan has flab to lose. No, he doesn't. Have you seen Jan Blachowicz in person? I have. I bet you haven't. He's not making middleweight. There's no way he makes 185. He's too big. He'd sooner rather fight at heavyweight than move down a weight class. I've talked to him. What happened in round 2 to Brunson? Why did he suddenly stop attempting takedowns? I think he got hit with something or he just ran out of gas, one of the two. Has Derek Lewis ever been knocked out before? Yes, Matt Mitrione knocked him out early in his UFC career. There's another case like Cyril Gahn where they waited till the last minute to get the Black Beast on this card because he's an H-Town boy. To me, gains nothing from this win. Lewis, I mean, you know, he keeps his winning streak going, I guess. I don't know. Good day from Australia. Good to hear from you. If he wins, basically defending his #3 spot. I agree, but who else is he going to fight? Like, he can't. Like, he's not going to, like, he can't fight anyone above him. Like, Stipe's not going to fight Derek Lewis. Like, sorry, that's just not going to happen. Stipe's waiting for another title shot, which he may or may not get. We'll see. Yes, I see that as well with McGregor. I desperately hope Conor doesn't might help with that problem. Yeah, let's not. Who knows what Conor's up to these days? Let's keep it going. Yeah, so Tuivasa making the walk to the cage. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You got to subscribe to submit questions. Does John Jones fight? I'll say yes. I think he does. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people high on Tai Tuivasa going in this fight. Look, I might be wrong. Maybe he does finish Lewis. I just think you look at who's beat Lewis recently, right? It's Gon, who's really good. Like Gon's a lot better than Tuivasa. And yeah, Tai Tuivasa coming out, girls just want to have fun. I respect that. I respect the guy who comes up to cheesy 80s music. I'd probably do the same thing if I was a fighter. It's the way to go. Longest active UFC knockout streak at 4, Tuivasa. That's cool. 50 found pox fell on my head last Sunday, and I don't think much of it. My girlfriend told me to get it checked out. Turns out I have a concussion. Could have ended up like Bob Saget. Fuck. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, you got to be careful with head stuff. Even my kid, he wiped out today on his scooter, and I'm kind of like, just double checking everything and make like he didn't fall on his head, but he fell on his face. His face is all bruised up. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. You got to take care of your health, everyone. Would you ever do a shoey? Sure, why not? Not tonight though. I'm not doing one tonight. I got to golf tomorrow. I'm not doing any shoeys. Does Whittaker take down Izzy at all? I think he might try, but I don't think he'll be successful. How interesting would an interview be with Cutman, Tate, and Ref Jason? I think very interesting. Would love to see Nate Diaz fight this year. I think we all would. Is it wrong to admit that Bam Bam wins? He's sort of an upset. Yeah, of course. He's the underdog. Ty will try and stand in exchange, but will stick to leg kicks. Darius is going to sleep him, though. That's how I think, too. Ty is dope. He comes out to music that he and his mom used to listen to together. Oh, I didn't know that. What happened to Bob Saget? He died. He died. They found out it was a head injury. So apparently he bumped his head the night before, went to sleep, never woke up. Just tragic. Like, super tragic. I don't know if you guys have know like kind of the backstory on Bob Saget. Like, aside, people know him from Full House and America's Funniest Home Videos, but he actually has a really interesting career. He was on Ari Shafir's podcast. I want to say like a year ago. I listened to the whole thing on a drive up to Whistler actually, and it's really interesting. And it's just unfortunate. He's a treasure in our lives. Everything that he did, and just overwhelmingly everyone loved him and stuff. That's how you want to go out. Like people talking about you, years and years after that. That's what Bob Saget will be. Anyways, we've got Derek Lewis, almost in the cage here. He's getting checked out here. You'll notice Joe Murphy in the corner of Derek Lewis. That is Lauren Murphy's husband, who's also a coach at the gym that they train at, which is interesting. So that's kind of cool. Who won the Bam Bam fight? It's on right now. So imagine this goes to a decision. It's only 3 rounds. You never know, but I think probably not. So. Okay, let's take a couple more questions here. What do we got? Okay, I'll get. Actually, I think we're gonna do the tail of the tape here. Okay, here we go. Tail of the tape. This is what's interesting here. Lewis, a lot older than Tuivasa. Derek Lewis, 37 years old. Tai Tuivasa, 28. 6'3" for Lewis. 6'2" for Tai Tuivasa. 266, 265 for Tuivasa. The reach. Derek Lewis has a 79-inch reach. Tuivasa has a 75-inch reach. I'm going Lewis by knockout. We'll see what happens. I've been wrong on like so many Derek Lewis fights. Usually it's the other way. I'm usually picking the other guy over him. I picked Dawkins and Blades against him. I did pick Gon correctly in that fight that he fought. I thought Gon would beat him, but yeah, I think Lewis wins this no problem. We'll see. I think he definitely wins by knockout, but we'll see. Could be a decision. All right, co-main event. Are you watching the fight right now? Yes, I am watching the fight right now. That's what this is. It's a hangout stream. We're all hanging out watching this card together. DC better not disrespect Popeye's chicken again. I like Popeyes. I had that a few weeks ago, actually. Really good stuff. Yeah, they're just doing the introduction. So if you guys want to get maybe 2 more questions in here, we can get to them. Otherwise, we'll just sit back and enjoy. You know how to do betting online for the fights. Which one would you recommend? I mean, oh man, someone's doing a shoey there. My bookie's a pretty easy one to sign up for. There's whatchamacallit, Pinnacle. I use Bodog. I really like Bodog here in Canada. That's one I use. William Hill's another good one too. I just like ones that have a lot of odds out there. So yeah, those are just some off the top of my head. But my bookie's like a really easy one to start out with. So I'd recommend them. Used to be one of my sponsors back in the day. Okay, let's see what else we got going on here. Again, great chat tonight, guys. It's been awesome. All right, let's see what we got. Best fight you've seen live? Ooh, John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. I was cage side. I was front row for that fight. First UFC event I ever covered. Check that out. In Toronto, UFC, I think it was 165, Jones and Gustafsson. One of the best fights I've ever seen live. Or it is the best fight I've seen live. Who at heavyweight actually can beat Ngannou, not including John Jones? I think Cyril Gane with the right adjustments could beat Ngannou. I do. But we'll see. Okay, fight's getting underway. Might not have to talk too long. We'll see. Hopefully this delivers. Hopefully we see a knockout here. Let's go. All right. Lewis in the gray and black trunks. Tuivasa in his native green and yellow trunks. This is going to be awesome. Best part about this too is like, I mean, I like both guys, so someone cool is going to win regardless. Okay, leg kick there by Tuivasa. We'll see if he implements that throughout the night. Because you got to take Lewis off his game. But man, Lewis just takes one shot. It's lights out. Oh, now they're exchanging. Tuivasa's got him against the cage. We'll see what happens here. They're in the clinch. He's breaking the posture of Lewis with his head. They're just clinched up against the cage. And the fans are booing. All right, they split him up. That was really quick by Mergliotta, but I'm not complaining. I want to see some more action. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. DC just called it. Lewis is going to throw the high kick. It landed. Oh, knee up the middle. Oh, he clipped him. Now he's got Tuivasa against the cage. He's going to do anything here. Is he going to try and get the takedown? Let's see what he tries to do. Knee to the body by Lewis. And he's going for a takedown. Is he going to get it? And he's got one leg. Is he going to stick with it? Nah, he just gave up. He just gave up. Elbow by Thailands. Oh, elbow, another elbow by Thailands. Oh, now he gets a takedown. Lewis is on top. Minute 50 left in the fight. Let's see what happens. You just look at the face on Tuivasa. He's like, oh shit. Because that ground and pound from Lewis that could come here. That's a big man to be on top of you. Holy crap. 266. Now Lewis is just teeing off. It's over. It's over right now. Lewis is just teeing off right now. They're going to, oh, now they're slugging it out. Holy crap. He's back to his feet. Oh my goodness. I thought he was done there. Oh my God. Holy crap. How did Tuivasa get up from that? Oh, knee to the body there by Ty. I thought Ty was done. I really did. Lewis had him in a really bad spot. Two of us was sort of hunched over, and Lewis was just teeing off, but somehow he got to his feet there. And he gets another takedown. Okay, this is not good. We'll see what he can do here. 2 for 3 on the takedowns. And so Ty is basically in between Lewis's legs, up against the cage. Elbows to the side of the head there. Oh, and they're back to their feet again. Holy crap, man. I got to give Ty more credit. That was really good. Underhooks in there for Ty. Oh, knee to the body there for a Ty. Well, I think Lewis won that round. He put Ty in the most danger, I think. I'll have to look at the strikes. Joseph, if you have those available, we'll have to see. So yeah, we'll see. I can't put sound on the fight, Evan, because we'll get kicked off YouTube. I'm not allowed to show footage or put the sound on or anything like that. I thought Ty was done, as did I. Derek stole the round there. I agree. He's itching for that middleweight move. Okay, dude, you're definitely buddy. Then why are you asking me about it? About him fighting Izzy? Then, if you're buddies with him, he's not moving to middleweight, dude. If anything, he's looking at moving up at this point. Plus, he's got a fight booked against Rakic. Why is he talking about moving to middleweight? This guy's just trolling. Derek 10-9, I agree. He outstruck Ty 16-11. Okay, so even without that, he still would have won. So that's interesting. Again, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. All right, round 2 about to get underway. All right, round 2. Oh, Lewis again throwing heavy leather there. I didn't realize the rankings were so far apart. Lewis is ranked number 3, Tuivasa 11. Has there been a fight that's that much of a discrepancy recently? I can't remember one. There is, I just can't think of it at the moment. Oh, Lewis again teeing off. Uppercut hits him. Tuivasa isn't hurt. Now they're up against the cage here. Lewis just bulldozing him against the cage. They're stuck against the cage right now. We'll see if Lewis is going to go for that takedown again and try and get the ground and pound like he did in the first round. We'll see. Lewis is minus 360 on the DraftKings odds right now. Interesting. Oh, he tried to get the takedown. Lewis gets to his feet. Now he's got his head down. He's kneeing him. He's hitting him. Oh, Lewis just teed off there. Hit him with the right. They're slugging it out. Wow, this has been a good fight. Tuivasa, though, hit Lewis with the left. They're both breathing heavy. Oh, big shot. Lewis looks like he's hurt a bit. Oh, left lands there for Lewis. Derek's hurt. Oh, Tuivasa knocked him out. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Tai Tuivasa knocked out Derek Lewis. Wow. Matt M., you get full credit, man. I did not expect to see that happen. Wow. Huge win there for Tai Tuivasa. What were the odds on that? Let me check that out. Crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Gotta love the sport. Can't pick Derek Lewis fights right, man. I just can't do it. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, Ty made me a believer after tonight. Like that's a huge win. Derek Lewis has only been knocked out 3 times, I think, in the UFC. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Much respect to Derek. I'll get to your questions, by the way. I'm just going to hear what Ty has to say. He says, I'm taking over now. Yeah, it was this elbow that he landed. That's what knocked Lewis out. It was a right elbow. You can see it. He's up against the cage. Tuivasa lands an elbow right here. And you just see Derek's eyes just go goop. And he face planted. All right, let's get to questions here. No, I was just watching everything and trying to get let's see, what do we got? Came out of nowhere. I agree. That was insane. I agree. Matt, full credit, man. You called that. Good thing I didn't do the shoey bet. I'd be doing one right now, but he's a neck legend. I agree. Kuwabasa KO, maybe the only guy to get a clean KO over Derek, as Kraus said. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see here. If they have to do an interim title in July, August, is Bam Bam in the running? Absolutely. Ty did knock Lewis out. Yes. Yeah, I'm sure the replays will be out there. The highlight's going to be out there soon for sure. What's next for Lewis and Ty? Ty, I think he gets the winner of Blades and Dawkins, I think, or maybe even Volkov and Asp. Well, no, hold on. Oh no, he's number 3 right now. I mean, he's not going to fight. Like Stipe's not going to fight any of these guys. That's my theory on this. He might fight Cyril Gahn. Actually, I think Cyril Gahn is the fight to do. Yeah. He's number 3 now, Cyril Gahn and him. And then as far as Derek Lewis, I feel like Rosenstrike, does he have a fight booked? I think he does. I don't know. Maybe Lewis gets the winner of Volkov and Aspinall, and I realized that he beat Volkov, but that was a fight that Volkov was winning until he got knocked out. Ty versus there. Joseph, it's not a fake knockout, dude. Like, I don't know if you're just trolling, but you're going to get blocked if you keep posting stupid stuff like that. Come on. You think Stipe is done after that Francis fight? No, I think he's not done. I think he just feels that because he did so well at heavyweight that he should only be fighting for a title and nothing less. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. So. What else we got here? All right, guys, let's keep the questions coming, everyone. Has to be gone. I agree. Hey, man, I was wrong. Dang, that elbow was nasty. That day, look, a lot of us were wrong. I was wrong on that fight, too. It's weird. I got Cannoneer to a T, and then this fight I got wrong. It's going to happen. That was one of the best knockouts of the year. Oh, easily. Yeah, it might even be one of the best knockouts we've seen in a long time. That was awesome. So, yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Let's keep the questions going. Only to be back in the MMA holes whenever they'll have me. I like those guys. Or Chris and Jesse, I should say. I mean, like, you think he will still beat top guys? I mean, after tonight, I'm a believer. I am. I wasn't before, but I'm definitely a believer now. That was a really good win. You look at the amount of guys that Lewis has fought and beat, and if, like, even like a guy like Dawkins, I think Dawkins is very good, and he knocked him out. So, yeah, I was very impressed. Okay, perfect. If you had to do a shoey to get an interview with Bam Bam, would you do it? No, I'm not that desperate. Since Juliana and Amanda are doing tough, what is the timeline for their fight? I would imagine maybe the summer International Fight Week. They're looking at doing that. So, questions coming, everyone? Were you picking in the Nunes Pena rematch? I think I'd still pick Nunes. I know that's, some people will not like that, but I just think you can't ignore the body of work that she's done. She won that first round. She got finished in the second. I just think Nunes didn't look herself as much. I don't know if it's a case of Pena having her number, but we'll find out. I'd pick Nunes in that fight. I bet you're happy for sure. Ty is basically the younger Lewis in this division. Yeah, I would agree with that now. Any update on Valentina's next fight? Haven't heard anything, but if I hear anything, I'll let you know. Where do you think John Jones falls into the equation? I think he's looking at like a Stipe fight or like a title fight type thing. That's what he's looking at right now. So, I know a few fans of Izzy. To get him a Connor contract is wild to me. Punches, tie 8, scary stuff. I agree. That was the most impressive thing, I think, was the fact that he took that much punishment in the fight. And yeah, it was nuts. Okay. No way John and Ty would fight. Yeah, I know. I'm picking Hill versus Home Depot, Walker, but it will be a good scrap. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of cool to see a wide variety of approaches to MMA succeed. It's kind of cool to see a wide variety of approaches to MMA media succeed. People like the Schmo and the MMA holes. Yeah, I think there's. I think it's like any industry. Everyone has just found a different avenue to do content. If Leah McCourt beats Sinead, does she get the Cyber fight? Yes. Izzy will lose to lit up the weight class. There we go. Are you watching the Olympics? Just the highlights. Not really into the Olympics, especially not with NHL players there for the hockey thing. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I think we filtered out some morons on this stream here, but everyone else has been awesome. It's been a good stream for the most part tonight. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're just seeing promos of the main event. Main event going to be up here shortly. It's 12:10 Eastern time, 9:10 Pacific time. So lots going on there. Super Bowl prediction. I'll take the Bengals just for the hell of it. I'm a very casual fan there. Best BJJ competitor in MMA today. Ortega's got to be up there, right? He's got a really good ground game. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that really like stands out like in the BJJ thing. Ortega was just the first one that came to mind. Let me know if there's anyone there. This Schmo still going with his goofy gimmick. I haven't seen his stuff in months. Oh yeah, he's doing stuff every week. He's doing very well. What do you want ATT Rico Suave Dodson to fight next? Who do I want to see him fight next? I think he's close to getting a top 15, if not a top 15 himself. He's supposed to fight Diego Ferreira. Wouldn't mind seeing that fight rebooked if he can make weight. Ferreira, that is. What do you think of Cejudo as a coach? He seems to be pretty good. A lot of fighters are going to him. Okay, Rob Whittaker is now walking out to the cage right now. So just a quick heads up for that. What's next for Miocic? I'd like to just see him fight, but again, I think it's title shot or bust or retirement. Honestly, I don't think he's going to fight unless it's John Jones or unless it's for a title or maybe it's both. And yeah, that's my thoughts. Or I think he retires. It would be wild and upset if Zombie could pull off the upset against Volk. It would shake up the title picture a lot. Yes, I agree, but I don't think it'll happen. Best kickboxer. I don't know, maybe Alex Pereira. We'll go with that. Charles Oliveira. Yes, Oliveira is one too. His stand-up's gotten so good that I kind of forget he's really good at BJJ as well. AJ McKee, do you think he's the number one in the world? No, I don't. But I think he would be top 5 in the UFC. Which regional fighter has the biggest buzz? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's anyone right now that I can think of off the top of my head that has a lot of buzz. Ty's next fight should get him a title shot. I agree. McDavid has missed 2 Olympics now because of the no NHL players. Yeah, bad luck. Does Henry Cejudo ever fight again? Nope, he doesn't. I don't think it'll happen. And I did a whole video on this, why I don't think it'll happen. So you can check that out here on my main channel, at Lynch on Sports. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. It's an easy way to support the channel. All right. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so Rob's still walking to the cage right now. BJ Penn has taught BJJ fast learner back in the day. Yeah, he had a great BJJ back in the day. Lady Yon and Lynch taking over Team Alpha Male. Lady Yon. Oh, Yon Shonan. What do you? How come you're saying I'm taking over Team Alpha Male? I did that interview with her last week. Do you think TJ gets the belt this year? Possibly. Why doesn't Bellator create a contender series? I don't know. That's a good question. Who do you think will win this main event? I'm going with Adesanya in the main event. Will PFL or Bellator fold in the next 5 years? I think you asked me this on the live stream on Thursday, and the answer is still no. Israel round 3 KO. I think Israel decision or 4th or 5th round KO. I don't think it's going to be early like last time. I think Rob has shown, in those last 3 fights that he's very good. He's not the same, fighter that we saw in that first fight with Adesanya. I think he's very, very, very solid there. So that's really good. Derek Brunson, by the way, has released a tweet since we last heard from him. He says, made the title push, number 3 versus number 4 in the world. I came up short, life's lessons. I'm all good, sad, but life will give you those moments. I'll pick myself up for one more fight. Blessings all. So it sounds like Derek Brunson's will have one last fight and then call it quits, which understandable. You've got money on it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Although I lost some because I parlayed Lewis and Adesanya. So that didn't work out too well. What are you going to do? Like I said, Ty proved me wrong tonight. Ooh, they got this like Matrix thing for Adesanya coming out. Let me just check this out here. Oh, this is such a good fight. I can't wait for this one. Okay, what do we got? I'll go with Whittaker. How do you think Whittaker wins? Let's hear it. Let's get some last minute picks. What's Justin Buchholz up to these days? I'm not sure. I know he was coaching for a while. Best wrestler in MMA today. Wrestler. Just looking at the rankings here. Who really stands out in the wrestling department here? Maybe it would be Usman, although he doesn't really use his wrestling that much. Yeah, I'll just go with Usman. I don't know. I know someone's going to say, oh, you forgot about this person. I'm being asked on the spot. I got to go through the entire roster. Jared kind of makes the division interesting. I agree. Beer money champ. Good luck. You think two of us? Ty has a chance if he goes against Francis. I think Ty's got a chance against anyone now after that win tonight. Robbie wins. They can have a bigger third fight. True. Fighter outside the UFC that you would love to see in the UFC. Well, it was Aaron Jeffrey, and Aaron Jeffrey just signed with Bellator. So that's one off the list. I'm just trying to think of like an up and comer that I've interviewed recently that I would like to see in the UFC soon. Someone that you should keep an eye on. I mean, she's not going to be in the UFC like this year, but soon. Dakota Davicha, keep an eye on her. She's a UK prospect, really solid fighter. Keep an eye on her. I think it's more competitive, but just having trouble seeing how Whittaker wins. I agree. Is middleweight coming back in terms of interesting divisions? Yes. Israel has a low chance of being KO'd, so I don't see Rob winning. I'd agree with that. Do you think Whittaker takes Adesanya down? No. Your stream is great. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I love hearing that. Doing my best. And I'll try and describe as much as I can in this main event fight. Best I can. He has the second longest winning streak in the middleweight division at 10. That's Adesanya. Third most knockdowns in middleweight history, 11. Some interesting stats, which is great. Okay, Adesanya getting into the cage right now. Let's take a few more questions, everyone. We'll do the tail of the tape, and then I'll just focus on the fight. We are in for a treat here. I cannot wait for this rematch. This rematch should have happened 2 fights ago. I don't know a former champion who's had to have 3 opponents since losing the belt, but here we are, and it's going to be a good one. Yeah, this is one of the best fights in middleweight history for sure. This is great. Great stream. I appreciate that. Favorite streamer. Hey, you guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you so much. Like, this would not be half as fun if I didn't have cool people like you in the chat. Okay, tail of the tape here. Adesanya 32, Whittaker 31. I think people forget that. Adesanya is older than Whittaker. 6'4" compared to 6 feet tall. 80-inch reach compared to 73.5. That's one of the other reasons why Adesanya is the favorite here. He does have a significant height and reach advantage in this fight. He's got what, a 6.5-inch reach and a 4-inch height advantage. That's a pretty big difference there. So we'll see. Here we go. Bruce Pupper doing the introductions. Let's take a few more questions. Is Blood Diamonds Izzy's Artem Lobov? Could be. You think John Jones making a comeback soon? Yeah, I could see it this year. Dakota is a nice lady. I agree. I think there's a lot of potential there. Rob in 3 gets the KO. Been training with Johnny Lewis. Hands should be booming. Okay. We'll see. I like it. I like the confidence here. Again, I was surprised tonight with Tuivasa. We'll see if Whittaker can surprise me as well. We'll see. We will see. Let's get a few more questions here as they're announcing the fights. 12:19 Eastern, 9:19 Pacific time. Just showing Whittaker right now. Is Joe Rogan there? No, he got pulled yesterday. And I did a whole video on this on my main channel, youtube.com/LynchOnSports. They said it was a scheduling conflict. That's a load of BS. That's not what happened there. They put the ref to judge the fight instead of the guy who said that Roxy won. Oh, did they? Is that actually true? Did you find that? Most underrated MMA gym? I don't know. Can't think of one. If Robert wins, do they do a trilogy or does Jared get the title shot? That's a good question. I've seen some people already in my mentions on Twitter thinking that they will do an immediate rematch. I would hope they give Jared the shot. I mean, come on. And you know what? In fact, tonight, they should bring Jared into the cage. I know it's COVID time still, but I would love to see that. stare down. They used to do that. Remember when Rampage and Rashad did the in-cage stare down? They got to do that here, but they won't because the UFC, I don't know, they don't think that far ahead with stuff like that. I'm scared that Rob Alexander is judging, said Roxy won and lost. Yeah, well, hopefully this doesn't even go the distance. But I think Giants is saying that they're putting someone else in as the referee. So we'll see. Okay, now they're doing the stare down. Oh, this is so good, guys. We're seeing one of the best middleweight fights of all time. I love this. The rematch. Israel Adesanya, Robert Whittaker. Guys, I will get back to you in between rounds. Let's see what we think here. Adesanya keeps switching his stance already. Black trunks, black and gold trunks for Adesanya, or gray and gold trunks, and gray and green trunks and black for Whittaker. Okay, leg kick there by Adesanya. Again, they're just trying to feel each other out here a little bit, which is understandable. Both guys really patient here. Leg kick, left leg kick there by Whittaker. Leg kick lands there for Adesanya. He's really utilizing that height and reach. Oh, leg stomp lands there for Whittaker. And just little shots here, nothing significant. Yeah, that's what's interesting is that Adesanya constantly switching stances in this fight. So he's, Rob's got to look for sort of every little angle here. Swing and a miss there from Adesanya. Sorry, there's just not much happening right now, to be honest. If you guys are like, how come he's not saying anything? Well, that's why, because there's not a lot going on. Dean Thomas is saying, watch the left high kick from Adesanya here because he looks like he's setting up, which he just landed. Yeah, there we go. He did like a kick in and out. Oh, he hits Rob. I think Rob slipped there. Or no, that was a knockdown. Okay, I thought Whittaker slipped, but no, Whittaker was on his butt. Adesanya hit him down. Oh, Whittaker now going for the takedown. It's stuffed. Oh, you love it. You love it. Adesanya like, nope. Oh, Whittaker swing and a miss. Yeah, he defended the takedown, no problem. Adesanya. He's looking really good right now. Minute left in the fight. Adesanya got Whittaker backing up. Yeah, nice leg kick. Lands for Adesanya. This is all Adesanya so far. Oh, left lands there for Adesanya. Whittaker again going for a takedown. It's stuffed. So we've already seen 2 takedown attempts from Whittaker stuffed by Adesanya. That's got to help the confidence from Adesanya in this fight. Oh, nice head kick. Whittaker checked that kick though. 10 seconds. Final 10 seconds of this round. It's going to be a 10-9 Adesanya. There we go. 10-9 Izzy. What'd you guys think of that round? Pretty good. Pretty good. What do we got? Some questions here. Someone saying Sean O'Malley's the best bantamweight fighter out there right now. Well, he's got to prove it. He hasn't beat anyone good. It's typical first round of a 5-round fight. The fighters are pacing themselves. 10-9 Izzy outstruck Rob 17-7. Joe, I got to thank you so much, man. You're so good with these stats. We very much appreciate it here on the stream. I'll buy you a beer sometime. Joe, where do you live? We should meet up sometime. I'll buy you a drink for all your hard work on these streams. Again, if you're watching the stream, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We just finished 1 round of Robert Whittaker and Israel Adesanya in the main event of UFC 271. Round 2 about to start shortly. I will do my best to describe everything I'm seeing here on the screen. Oh, I think Whittaker might have hurt his leg. He's saying something to his corner right now. Wow, Adesanya minus 800 on the betting lines. I can see it because Rob didn't really do anything in that round. The 2 takedowns stuffed. This is crazy, man, because Whittaker, like, he had such a good run after the first fight. Like, I said in this fight that this would be a little bit different. I think it would be closer, but I don't know. And granted, we got a lot of fight left, but so far it's all Izzy so far. Oh, Rob. Rob's trying to go for broke because I think his legs hurt. Nice shot up the front from Adesanya. $12 leg kicks for Adesanya so far in this fight. That's crazy. It's in round 2 right now, for those wondering. About 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Oh, nice uppercut lands there from Adesanya. Again, mainly Adesanya so far. I think Whittaker is having a better round than the first, but definitely dealing with that height and reach of Adesanya. Oh, he hit. That left hit Adesanya. Much better round here for Whittaker. Oh, leg kick, swing and a miss for Whittaker. Inside leg kick lands there for Adesanya. Whittaker again going for the takedown, and he gets it. He gets it. Wow, Izzy's up against the cage right now. Izzy's going to give up his back if he tries to get up here. And Izzy's back to his feet. They're against the cage. Rob has 1. Adesanya's got an underhook in. Whittaker's got his 2 underhooks in. So let's see if he can get him to the ground here. It's going to be a key moment in this fight. So they're away from the fence now. They're at the center, just near the center part of the cage. And again, kind of feeling each other out here. Leg kick lands there for Adesanya. Left hand lands there for Adesanya. Leg kick lands there for Adesanya. 2 leg kicks. He's really utilizing those quite well in this fight. I think he was 17 maybe a few minutes ago. It's got to be up to 20 something now. Oh, nice jab and a leg kick there by Adesanya. Again, nothing happening here right now. Oh, leg kick lands there for Adesanya again. He's really having a lot of success with that. Oh, Whittaker jab lands on Adesanya. Oh, leg kick lands again. He's really peppering that leg, and you can see Whittaker slowing down a little bit from that. "13 seconds left in the round. 10 seconds. And that was a closer round, but I still think Adesanya took it. I have him up 20-18 in the fight so far. Do you think Izzy should stay at middleweight or try and go back to lightweight? You mean light heavyweight? No, I think he'll stay. I think he'll stay at middleweight as long as he needs to. Let's keep the questions coming, everyone. We got a little bit of time in between the round. I think Rob stole that round with the takedown. I have it tied. Izzy up 30-17, significant strikes. So that's interesting. Okay, yeah, I guess you could give Rob that round because of the takedown. Okay, second round pretty close. Yeah, so we'll have to see. Yeah, I'm seeing mixed scorecards on my timeline. A lot of people saying it's tied. A lot of people saying otherwise. Okay, well, let's just say that Whittaker took that round. It was close. It was close, but I think Adesanya outstruck him a little bit. Okay, we're in round 3. Round 3 underway. Swing and a miss there from Adesanya. Kick doesn't land. Yeah, Rob looks a lot more confident now than he did in that first round. Nice kick to the body there by Adesanya. Whittaker a little hesitant right now. Oh, jab lands there for Whittaker. Adesanya backing up a little bit. Oh, 3.5 to go in round 3. Oh, jab lands there for Whittaker. That was a good jab. Oh, jab lands there for Adesanya. Kick lands. Whittaker again going for the takedown. Adesanya stuffs it. Now Adesanya's got him in a headlock. And they break. Oh, leg kick lands again there. Oh, leg kick lands there, but then Whittaker gets a takedown. Izzy's on his back. Izzy trying to get up. Izzy gives up his back here. Whittaker's on his back right now. He's trying to climb on. He's got one hook in, one leg hook in, and one arm hook in. Now he's basically just hanging on Adesanya's back right now. This is nuts. But can Adesanya get out of this? Whittaker again, relentless on the takedown, trying to go for it. Adesanya up against the cage. He's got one hand on the ground. And Whittaker's just like kind of like, trying to squeeze him, trying to get that takedown. So we'll see if he gets it. Whittaker again, level changing. And he's got one hook in. And is he going to get it? No, they've split apart. That's big for Adesanya. Again, we've seen some Rob trying to use some wrestling in this. And he was, like I said, he got the one takedown. But in general, Adesanya's done a good job of takedown defense. So I think this kind of ignores, there's a whole narrative of, oh, he's got bad takedown defense. Yeah. Oh, apparently they're saying on the broadcast that Izzy might have hurt his right hand. So he's been using his left hand instead of his right hand. Oh, leg kick lands there. 36 seconds left. Oh. Okay, 9 seconds left in the round. Oh, leg kick lands there for Adesanya. Okay, I definitely think Adesanya took that round. I know the last round was a little bit closer. So I have him up 30-27, could be 29-28 if you give Rob the second round. I'm almost positive Izzy won that third round. I don't know what you guys think. Let's see what you guys think as well. Cam, I don't want to talk about who the GOAT of the UFC is. I hate doing that because I think there's a lot of really good fighters out there. Let's see how people are scoring this one. Looks like the betting lines after 3 are Izzy minus 450, Bobby Knuckles plus 300, which is interesting. Yeah, so I'm seeing some people still give that third round to Adesanya. How'd you guys score that second round if you're watching at home? Yeah, it is a close fight. I would agree with that. I think Adesanya's still ahead, though, but we'll see. All right, round 4 underway. We're in the championship rounds. I kind of called this. I said this would be a much different fight than the first one, and it's certainly living up to that, although Adesanya is ahead. Oh, Whittaker lands a left there. Oh, left kick lands there for Adesanya. Oh, leg kick lands again for Adesanya. He's done a great job finding a home for that. No, Andrew, there's a bunch of people on YouTube watching. It's just we usually just do the questions in between rounds. Oh, Whittaker again with the left doesn't land. Adesanya backed up a bit. Oh, Whittaker again gets the takedown. Wow. And he's on Adesanya's back, and he's got a triangle lock in, and Adesanya's pulling him over to the cage. Can Whittaker sink something in here? He's got one hook underneath the chin. Let's see what he can do here. This is huge. Oh, and he gets out of it. That's huge for Adesanya. Huge confidence booster. But again, Whittaker's taken him down, I think, 3 times in this fight. So wrestling has been something to keep an eye on in this fight. Yeah, someone's asking if he has a broken hand. I'm not sure. It does appear, though, that his hand's hurting him a little bit. They mentioned it on the broadcast. So Adesanya may be compromised a bit with that hand. So we'll see. We'll see what he can do. Oh, nice jab there by Whittaker. Under 2 minutes left in the round. Oh, left lands there for Whittaker. Whittaker actually might be winning this round, to be honest. Leg kick lands. Whittaker thought about a takedown. Lands a jab instead. That lands. Leg kick again lands for Adesanya. Oh, nice right there by Adesanya. So here we go. Round 4, significant strikes 11-10 for Adesanya. Look at this 17-7 first round, 13-10 second round, 18-10 fourth round. Third round. So Adesanya's been ahead in the significant strikes in every round. So that, I mean, you can look at that as far as scoring this fight. Like I said, some people felt like that takedown was enough for round 2 for Whittaker, but I think Adesanya clearly won those other rounds. Second round, you could probably give it to Whittaker, but I scored it for Adesanya. We'll see. Who do I think is winning? I think Adesanya is winning. Okay, so now they're up against the cage. Rob's got like one hook under, like Rob's like got him pressed up against the cage. He's trying to do something, but they break again. And Adesanya's done this time and time again in the fight, and it's why he's the best middleweight in the world, is that he's able to get out of these shots. Although saying that, Rob just popped him with the jab. That was pretty impressive. So Adesanya finishes strong with that kick. That's another round that I think could go either way. How did you guys score that round? What do you think? What's up, Sinister? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think Adesanya might have taken that round, but Izzy is up 61-43 in significant strikes. So you could see Rob up 3 round. Really 3-1. Interesting. Is anyone bleeding? Not really, no. That's what's really crazy. So did Izzy break his hand? We don't know, but they think there might be a hand injury. Maybe we'll find out in the corner. We can hear it. We're in Rob's corner right now. All right, fifth and final round. Again, Texas judges. We'll see what they decide here. If it does go, I mean, it's looking like it will go the distance, but you will have to see. Yeah, I think Whittaker needs a stoppage to win this, but we'll see. Okay, this is the last round, like I mentioned, so. Oh, nice left lands there for Whittaker, but the kick lands for Adesanya. They're doing a good job. It's like when they both hit, they're both landing. So it makes this fight pretty close. Leg kick lands there for Adesanya. And he's got Rob back up this round. I mean, it looks good for the champ in that regard. Oh, left lands there for Whittaker. That jab landed. Adesanya slowed down a lot, but he's still got good movement. And nice leg kick to the body there by Adesanya. And Whittaker again going for the takedown. Is he going to get it? Yeah, and he defends that takedown. Credit to Adesanya. I know he's been taken down a few times tonight. I think 3 total, but he's also stuffed a bunch too. So, I mean, any sort of questions of him batting bad takedown defense, it's whatever. Eye poke. Okay, so they're back in action. It's just a temporary eye poke there. Whittaker got poked in the eye. And Whittaker again going for the takedown, and he gets it. Wow. And Adesanya is right back to his feet. But, oh no, he's actually, Rob still got the hooks in. And again, Whittaker's got Adesanya's back. He's trying to do something here. They're against the cage here. And can he get out of it again? We'll see. And yeah, they're against the cage right now. Oh, nice left that lands. Adesanya kind of shaking it. Adesanya's giving him credit there. That's funny. Minute 30 left in the fight here. Credit though to Rob. I think it's 4 takedowns in this fight now. Oh, Whittaker again going for the takedown. Does he get it? No, he doesn't get it there. Just goes against the cage. 50 seconds left in the fight. Really good round for Whittaker, though. Whittaker's got him up against the cage here. Yeah, they're saying it on the broadcast. I agree with them. I think Whittaker's going to take this round. So the question is, if you let's say you give Whittaker the second, he still doesn't win because it'd be 3-2 Izzy. But we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. Oh, he's trying another takedown and he doesn't get it. 14 seconds left, 13 seconds left. Adesanya signaling to the crowd to get on their feet. Respect to Whittaker, man. It's a hell of a fight. Close fight. More of a chess match. I hope people don't think this fight's boring. It was very tactical. I thought it's good. Okay, and the fight's over. So I think you could give Whittaker that 5th round. So let's say you give him 5th and 2. It's still Adesanya's fight. Adesanya should win a decision here, but I'm telling you guys, we're in Texas. We've had some shady scorecards earlier, and we'll see. All right, let's see. And Adesanya's carrying Whittaker's hand up, so we'll see. Let's see. Obviously, I made a mistake betting on the fight under 4.5. Yeah, I figured it could have gone a little bit later. That's good. Adesanya doesn't get taken down quite often. He got taken down, I think, 4 times in a 5-round fight. Not terrible. 69 to 53 significant strikes. So that gap actually ended up being a little bit closer in the end. If Izzy wins, it's because it's Texas and it's in front of the fans. I had Rob 4-1. You had Rob 4-1. What rounds did you give Whittaker? 2 for sure, and 5th. What other rounds did you give him? I feel like the judges' scorecards will be crazy. Which rounds did you give Whittaker, Joseph? I'm curious. 2 and 5, I'd give him. 4-1, though. I don't agree with that. I think Adesanya's taken it. 3-2 Izzy. Rob stole the rounds with the takedowns. Yeah, but you got to look at overall what you did. I don't think a takedown should triumph. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the judges think. We will see. Let me know your scorecards in the chat, and we'll read them. All right, we are waiting to see what happens with the judges' scorecards. I'll read them out as soon as Izzy apparently told the broadcast table to give him 6.5 or 7 out of 10. Okay, here we go. We're going to read the scorecards live here, everyone. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Just score the contest. 48-47, 48-47, 49-46. It's got to be Izzy, right? Still, Israel Adesanya is the middleweight champion. Great effort from Rob Whittaker, though. Got a lot of takedowns, didn't give up. Even in that 5th round, he looked great. Like, the fact that he finished strong in the 5th, I think, speaks volumes to Rob. So I'm curious to hear the post-fight, what we got. And bring Jared Cannonier in the cage, people. Let's do it. Let's do this old pro wrestling style. Come on. And by the way, I'm going to be doing a post-fight show after. If you guys want to stick around and get your questions submitted, we can definitely do that, too. Was that the fight you expected from Robert Whittaker? Adesanya says, I knew he was going to bring everything. He had nothing to lose. If you want it, come get it. I'm the champ. That's what Adesanya says. Oh, so Adesanya says he didn't have a problem with his right hand. There was some question if he hurt his hand or whatever. Apparently that's not the case, so that's good. Kudos to his boxing team, he's saying. They're just showing the replay right now. Could you feel Whittaker slowing down ahead of him? Is what Cormier is asking right now. How soon do you want to get back in there? Let's hear it. Oh, it sounds like, is he saying him and Jared in June? Ah, that's so good. An active champion. You got to love that. All right, let's see if they talk to Whittaker here. Okay, he's here with Whittaker now. He's smiling. Champ, you can feel the love from the crowd. It is what it is, Rob says. Don't leave it to the judges. I fought my heart out. I'm happy. I'm gutted, he says. He thought he did enough. Cormier asked him if anything surprised him in the fight. Says nothing surprised him. He says he was surprised with how well his plan was working. He says he was surprised with the decision. I'm not going to take anything away from Izzy. He's the champ. He says we're the two best in the world. He knows this. We know this. There we go. That's it, everyone. All right. Well, if you guys want to join me, that's the end of the pay-per-view. If you guys want to join me, I am going to be doing a post-fight show in like a few minutes, so you can hop over to a different stream. It's not this one. We're going to end the stream right now. But I did want to give a quick shout-out. Oh, here's the stream link, by the way, in case you guys want to check that out. Make sure you check me out over there. I'm going to be over there in a few minutes. It's mainly going to be a Q&A. Like, I will recap the card, but we'll mainly just take your questions for about an hour and go through the entire card and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about when it comes to UFC 271. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me on this stream. Quick shout-out to NSPN for always letting me host this stream on their Facebook page, on their YouTube channel as well. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to ExpressVPN. Take advantage of the offer I have in the description. If you click on the link, you get 3 months off a yearly package. Why risk your data being vulnerable on the internet? Get ExpressVPN. Plus, you can change your location if you want to, try and watch Netflix from a different country. You can do that. A lot of benefits to ExpressVPN, so check that out. And lastly, big shout out to 1,000 Miles Global, my favorite clothing company. I'm wearing their pants right now. They're awesome. If you guys are active, going to the gym, going traveling, whatever you're doing, they have active wear for everyone. Use the link in the description or use the code James15. Get 15% off your total order. I promise you'll love their clothing. If you guys are into athletic wear and all that, check them out too. Lastly, make sure you hit this like button on the video if you're watching. It helps the channel out big time. Again, I will see you guys on the other side on my other channel recapping this entire card, so come join me over there. In the meantime, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate it. I will see you guys soon in a few minutes actually on here. If not, I'll catch you Monday on my main channel previewing the UFC Vegas 48 card. Thank you so much for watching. My name's James Lynch.